Okay.
Let's see, there you go.
I am ready.
Yeah, I'm just finding. God damn it! That
I
was.
think
Uh,
that's the. There we go.
can you
Just.
put me where I'm supposed to be, or is it
This is a map, so no one is supposed to be anywhere.
okay?
Because you see, it's not to scale at all. It's just that little red dot over here is where most of the party is. But
Mm-hmm.
Adrian's character is here.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we
And
don't.
even though this is technically called the fancy cat, it is the fanny cunt.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
a slang name, I guess. Ola said it by accident and it became canon.
The fanny
By
cunt.
accident.
He didn't say it by accident. He read it by accident.
Reddit.
He wanted to buy the place and rename it the Fanny Cunt for real.
Yeah.
But for now, it's the fancy cat. That is where the whole campaign started. But yeah, basically what we do on this picture is that we point in the direction we want to go, because otherwise I would have to make a manual page for every little section of the city. And I will admit, I tried that before the first session started, but it caused the whole page to crash, so I stopped that. And instead we use a map.
And Endre can't stop pointing because he thinks it's so much fun.
Endre discovered it and he's like, look what I can do. And we're like, how the fuck are you doing that? He's like, I'm just doing this. And we're like, yeah, cool.
Look at me, I'm
I am a
creating the golden
professor.
ratio.
This is the Bermuda Triangle. Eh.
Okay.
If anything, though, this here would be the Bermuda Triangle.
No.
No, it's obviously this shape here.
Yes, definitely.
I created the Triforce.
Woo.
I'm proud of you.
What are you doing, Maya?
Me?
Yeah, you're orange. I can see your colors.
Yeah, what about my color?
No, you were just lining out. Seemed like you were lining out this thing.
Yeah, that was obviously the Bermuda Triangle because it's a triangle on the map.
Oh, okay, I see. Anyway, so honestly, my original plan was to start you inside the Tasipa Manor.
I die
And
inside.
I think I'm still gonna do that actually.
Yeah,
now
just
that I
do
think
that.
about it.
Do that, it'll be
I'm
fun.
gonna do that. I'm just gonna have to, if in case you get in this page before me, because that happens sometimes. All your tokens are there for now. I think I might have to change that. I don't remember if I actually removed Imner or not.
Yeah,
What?
well,
What?
if anything, just treat it
Talos
as
and
it's
Albert,
not there.
Talos and Albert, you might not see anything at all because you don't have tokens here.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Fair.
Okay.
I'll have
that's
to jump out and jump
more
back in.
understanding. There
Yeah,
we
so it
go.
might just be all dark to you. I'm really sorry about that.
Okay. For some reason, it's not allowing me to line it up. So I'm just gonna take a second.
So, fair warning, we experienced this last time, but Roll20 is a little slow because a lot of people are playing, I'm assuming, because they're quarantined and lonely and sad.
Big mood.
So it's sometimes is a little slower than usual. That affects all of us. It's really it's a shame.
Yeah, so don't get surprised if the page all of a sudden crashes. Just try and reload, or in worst case scenario, just reboot your computer or close your browsers.
Do that a couple times. Just restart everything.
Be
Sucks.
dominant.
Yep.
Yeah, I am definitely not here, I think.
The game and went back in because it was a little slow for me.
Maybe Adran should be here for or his token
But
should
he
be
was
here
supposed
for
to be in the
reasons.
chantry.
Yeah, but
What?
he's recording.
Oh,
I'm honestly considering giving you a special recording token that's just red.
Or,
Do
just
it.
do it meta and give Google a picture of Big Brother, and I'm just gonna stay in a corner watching you.
Gonna give you a camera.
Nothing to worry about. Just keep on going with what you're doing.
Yeah, please give him a camera. That's awesome.
Thesipa is
But like
NSA.
a hidden camera.
In a minute.
Uh,
Oh, there you go. I'm in, boys.
oh shit. Run.
I still
Um,
can't take my thoughts off the outlined crystal in the bedroom.
It's because the crystal isn't complete.
It's because it's broken.
Yeah,
I
no
wonder
sh-
why.
No shit, it's broken.
So, let's see.
I can't see.
Okay, so again, Talis and Albert, you are not supposed to see anything. It's just supposed to be a black screen for you. I'm really sorry, but it's how the game works. It happens.
Boo.
You're not there. You can't boo.
Yeah, for now
You're
I'm just
the
Boo
one
gonna.
who
says
didn't.
DM.
You're the one who didn't join earlier.
Fair.
So I think for now I'm just gonna use Imner, but you cannot interact with his token because he's not there.
Yeah, well, I might have to
Oh.
be able to maybe turn around, but not actually be able to move.
No,
but-
I mean that the other players can't
Yeah.
interact with you. You're like a ghost. You can still use your token as normal.
I'm just
so
here in your mind.
I think I'm actually gonna have to do that. I'm also gonna give you 360 vision
Oh, there I am.
for now. For now, you don't have that when you're playing, but when you're recording, you have 360 vision because then you don't have to
Yeah.
move around so much. You can just stay up in the corner.
Yeah, I'll get far away from here and not be in focus at all.
Yeah, you can literally just stay up in the corner because you should be able to see pretty much everything.
The corner of shame.
Corner of shame.
Shame. Shame.
Also known as Skammekroken.
Yeah.
Sick.
Did you just say toxic?
I said fuck sick.
Oh.
Okay. So essentially, you've had a night's sleep, and I need to fix everything else here. But yeah, you came back yesterday late, and again you got to sleep in the room. You wake up to Fangmar trying to desperately fix the crystal with using the tiny pieces that he himself made, and no Imner. And you distinctly remember that he promised to, or essentially mentioned that he tried to come back yesterday. So, by all accounts, he should be here, at the very least sleeping, but at best helping Fangmar fix the crystal because he also broke it.
Okay, was this a bath thing?
These things, yes, those are bath
Yeah.
towels.
Could I take a morning bath?
You have other people in the room with you, but unless they're stopping you, you can do that.
Nice. I'll do it.
Speak now or remain silent forever.
I really don't have a say in it anyway, so.
Actually, technically, only Maya can oppose this.
Yes.
Oh, well, that's true.
Why? What?
Because Fangmar and Trip aren't technically here.
I mean, if Trip doesn't really say anything, they just kind of, I guess, not look at you.
Oh.
And Fangmar is busy with the crystal. I mean,
No, they stare at your ginormous orc dick.
I have no doubt that Fangmar would approve, but for now, he's fixing the crystal.
Fangmar would not only approve, he would join him.
Should
Yeah.
we maybe roll for dick size now? Since it's relevant. Oh, okay.
everything just turned quiet.
Yes.
It's another sunny day in Oilen.
So, much like last time, you were here. You kind of. Oh, God damn it! If my screen works, you hear someone knock on the door for you.
I instantly get out of bed and try to look presentable.
I get out of the bathtub and dry myself, or start at least.
Where would you get out of? Okay.
Because I washed. I'm done. I'm finished.
Yes, but someone's knocking on the door. I go to open the door.
Do you open it fully or just slightly?
Fully.
So
come
before
on,
you see well, I guess a servant, somewhat surprised, trying not to look too far behind you. And she kind of goes, "Oh, the ladies are inviting you for breakfast."
Thank you. We'll be there in a moment.
Yes, of course. And she just goes. I need to. Goes.
You're not going to tell me.
Please.
Yeah. I'm just assuming you close the door again, so I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
I will take on clothes if I'm dry yet.
I assumed as much.
Yes, nice. I was a little bit scared that if I said that I was going out to breakfast, you would be like, yeah, you're going naked out to breakfast.
I decided to be nice about that
Yeah,
right now because
okay.
I don't feel like role-playing nudity right now.
No, but you know,
Maybe
some
later.
some DMs can and will be pedantic as fuck about such things.
One
am
day,
the-
but not today.
Oh, that got
The
loud.
music became very loud,
So turn it down.
but then I can't hear you.
You can
No,
turn down
Turn down
specifically
this.
Chrome.
You can turn on the sound on the internet, or you can go straight on to Roll20 and turn on the sound on just the music. Because I have the master volume, but you have your own private volume.
Where is that?
Under the
pull it
On the
Oh,
cogwheel.
little, on the little music sign.
Yeah, I am on it, and then
I honestly don't know how it looks for you because I'm a DM, so you're actually gonna have to ask some of the other players. Sorry.
It's not on the music sign. I think it's on the cogwheel. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's on the cogwheel.
Yeah.
okay.
Master music volume level. It's right under your display name.
Would you
Picked it.
do my symmetry?
You don't have any Simishki.
Sunflower seed oil. No.
So yeah. Yeah, like we interrupted something.
Alright, I guess we're going to breakfast.
Yeah.
Breakfast.
But what about second breakfast?
What's
Can I
second
open?
breakfast?
Can I open the door?
What about 11
You can't open the door. I can open the door.
What? Oh no.
So, fuck's sake. I'm sorry.
You're not
I
forgiven.
picture Ryan just running in like, I'm gonna sit next door this time, fuck
Yes.
you.
That's what I'm picturing too.
So,
Oh
despite
shit.
Fangmar fixing the crystal, he does join you for breakfast because, you know, food is important, kids. And honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you as a DM, after my trouble with fixing the table, you remember all that shit last time, I'm not gonna do that. Just imagine that there's food on the table.
Okay, I can imagine there's food on the table.
There's food on the table.
Also, congratulations,
can't.
Ryan. You finally got to sit beside Lady Marion.
Yeah. Really?
So-
I suck at notes. I've written Ryan opens the door and the party to breakfast.
So Lady Betix kind of looks around at all of you and, well, she smiles, but she also is a little confused. And she goes, Didn't your friend get back last night? You're missing one."
We are. I don't think he did come in last night. Maybe he stayed over at the chantry? I don't know.
Hope so, that nothing has happened to her.
I just
He's
picture.
most likely fine.
I just picture Lady Marion like thinking to herself, "Huh, he probably ran away with an escort."
I will be your escort for this evening.
I guess he needed someone to show him the way. Okay, for the two of you who are new here, last time we needed a guide, or they needed a guide,
No,
and
specifically Imnor needed a guide.
Imner
Yeah.
needed a guide around the town, and he asked for an escort instead of a guide.
Shenanigans ensued.
So it's not that
May-
it's not funny, but it's very funny.
May I add
Um,
that IRL me at this particular moment in time didn't know the definition of an escort. It hadn't
keep your
occurred to me.
innocence.
Huh,
But
you didn't know.
he knows
No,
now.
as in I was asking for an escort, as in escorting me around, not a high class harlot.
Hmm.
But anyway,
Yeah. Anyway, um, yeah. So did you have anything new? We didn't really get to catch up last night.
Well, we know for sure that it's the Vipers who are coming for you.
I have proof.
Not exactly proof, but we do have a confession.
Oh, that might even be better. But
I'm not
why?
sure
Do
she
you-
would confess in front of anyone else, though.
But why would they do that? We didn't even know they were here until they started it. They started attacking us.
Well, they were here for about a week before the attacks started, and she said that they
What I can
were,
do. Sorry, fortsätt.
and she said that they were paid very extensively to go after you.
Like hitmen or merchants. Sorry, hitman is modern. Like
Enligt
merchants.
vad jag förstår.
mercenary,
Ja,
not
det
Yeah.
är bra.
merchants, mercenary.
Ja, Andra?
Var det ikke hun som sa at The Vipers hadde vært her kortere enn The Attacks hadde starta?
No.
Nei.
Ok. Ok.
Hun løy om det, men dere står rett gjennom det.
Ja, ok.
They've been here for a month, and the attacks have been here for like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
I have it in my notes somewhere.
Somewhere over the rainbow. But yeah, paid. But by who? Why? And how much could someone possibly pay for murder? That's. Oh, no.
To me, it sounded like they were paid more than enough for the whole group to live on for at least a year or more. And
A
it's a
lot.
big group.
Who could possibly pay them that much? Are you sure they didn't trick you somehow? I can't imagine.
I don't think that they would have taken the job if they weren't paid as much as they said they were.
The Wipers would have no reason to go after you if nobody paid them to.
Lady Beatrix kind of nods grimly, clearly understanding the situation they're in. And Lady Marion, while understanding, she also kind of, I guess, scowls, if that's the right word now, at Halfborn, and she kind of hums. How would you know?
How
We
would I know
were
what?
at their hideout.
No, how would you know what they would and wouldn't do? They're criminals. They don't have a moral code.
Well, just because you don't follow the laws of specifically this place, you can have a moral code.
Sound very moral to me to go around killing people who haven't done anything to you.
You mean like we're doing for you?
You're not killing them. You're finding out what's going on and letting us handle it.
And we'll probably end up killing some of them in the process.
But then that's your choice, isn't it, Ryan? We never asked you to kill anyone. We asked you to try and help you figure out what's going on so we can stay safe. So everyone can stay safe.
Of course, and I understand that, and I'm absolutely here to help you, but that doesn't mean that you get to look down upon other people when you're asking us to do the same for you.
You might have a point. She kind of, I guess, sighs, and
I
it
just
seems.
squeeze her hand a little to take the edge off the words.
Yeah. So, yeah, she nods. She understands where you're coming from. So, Beatrix looks at all of you and she goes, "Well, what's your plan now? What are you going to do?" I'm afraid to say we, after having just gotten this information, we don't have a plan yet. So, what are you thinking?
Well, we're going to have to collect Imner,
Sounds like a good decision.
and then I suppose we'll have to talk about it. I don't really know what's the next step, personally.
Like, out of character again, I'm really sorry if I'm spacing. I'm not in the same picture as you. I'm setting up something else.
How actually dare you be a good DM?
I know, how rude, right?
Yeah.
I need my charger.
So get your charger.
Should have brought that earlier.
You
I
have
didn't
it
know my
yourself?
laptop will die that soon.
Unplugs gamer laptop for more than 15 minutes. I'm once again asking for your electrical support.
Sure, what's up?
Oh, shit.
If this thing could you load any slower? That would help me out so much. There at least starts coming servants in and cleaning up the table, and as soon as this page loads, I'll let the ladies leave.
But we have eaten, right? Even
Yeah,
though
Yeah, you have.
Nice.
I'll let that. And I mean, Wendell comes with you as usual, but Fangmar, he's kind of on his way back into. One second. Albert, mute. Husregler. So you God damn it! I'm just gonna go back in again. But yeah, Fangmar is kind of on his way back into the bedroom, mentioning that he has to fix the crystal and he has a lot to do, and I guess kind of being, I don't know, upset, worried. I don't know how Fangmar would react, but definitely not happy that he's having to do it all by himself.
Grumpy at best.
Yeah.
Again, I just have to say, like, I can only picture him having the song Schism by Tool stuck in his head.
I guess I grab his arm and I think we should all gather up and find out what's the next step. At this point, I think the crystal can wait.
I don't know, but you know if Fangmar has a thing for um, wanting to complete one thing before going over to another one?
I honestly don't know. Um, I would guess that once his mind gets fixed on something, he wants to. So I'm assuming that he'd kind of protest, like, but I said I'd fix the crystal type. But I mentioned it before. I struggle role playing Olaf's characters because he's such a strong role player. It's really hard. But I'll try, and he'll crucify. He'll just crucify me if I do it wrong. I'll allow it. It's fine. um. Yeah. But I'm just assuming he'll protest, like kind of but I'm almost done or something. I don't know. I'm sorry. I try.
No, but
Leave some for Imner.
Yeah. At that, I'm guessing he'll think a bit. Yeah. Kind of thinks a bit, looks to the door, looks to you, and kind of nods like, yeah. Yeah, he should do some too. He broke the crystal too. Yeah.
not only that, he tried to
And
frame
then-
Halfborn.
He did. He tried to frame her.
That rude fucker.
So, like, yeah, he should help. We should get him back. I've been doing this all night.
So he hasn't gotten a long rest, is what you're saying?
I'll consider it. he didn't really. Honestly, he didn't really need one.
Eh.
But I am moving you to the map.
Oh yes.
And
The-
where are you planning on going?
We gotta go
Um,
to the chantry and pick
To
up
the
Einar.
desk to find him, who is now braver than he was.
So, power. Why is this so slow? Global elimination is on. Sorry. Once again, I need to do DM stuff. Okay. So, you walk, kind of the way you used to. I'm guessing you would walk something like this, and then the plan would be to go just through like that, yeah?
Hadde det ikke vært lettere å bare gå opp gjennom gatene Vent litt, da. Balls. Å bare gå opp gjennom gatene her, liksom?
Du har jo en rett vei her òg, da.
Just to go through, because you could go to here, but then you'd face the wall that's there. Okay, I'm just gonna change my color so you can see me better. Because there's a wall there that you can't go through.
Okay, but like, could we go through, like, right up this road and then like, yeah, this up there and up out here? Well, no matter, we get there anyways. I
Yeah.
just thought since it was shorter.
Yeah, but I'm actually going to say that you walk through here.
Okay.
And Ryan, I want you to roll whisper me history.
All right. This is whispered, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's whispered. Yeah, okay. So you're not really sure at first. Like there's a lot of people outside today. It's really like strange. Um, but as you reach around here, you remember that I want to say a couple times a year in Oyalin there are traveling like merchants that have a market around here.
Oh,
And I'm going to quickly
Do I remember that because I'm watching it?
you remember it before you see it, but you know what it is when you see it too, because I mean sight works like that.
I wish I'd rolled a 1 so that you couldn't have given me any information.
so
um,
just
and you know
for
that
okay.
I mean, it's nothing big. It's not like, oh, only once in your lifetime type. It's just like a common market, I guess, that happens. And you've been on it. You've been here alone and with Marion, and you know, it's fine. I'm just gonna have to add your tokens real quick to the frame. No, wait, Imra's not there. Fuck. I know what I'm doing. I'm a professional DM. Now, for once, there's going to be a problem with this being too small. I'm gonna fix that.
Too small?
It's the picture. It's too. I saw it when I added your tokens in. It's too small.
Oh.
So just give me 2 minutes and I'll fix the size. It's I probably don't even need that, but you know. I mean, you can have chit chat so you don't feel bored. I'm sorry.
Yes. Chit chat. Between
Chit-chat and
the
shit.
two of us who are here.
Are there only two of us that are here?
I mean, people can unmute each other, you know? Or not each other, but themselves.
What? Oh. I wasn't aware that they were muted.
Why are you muted, guys?
I just meant, roleplay chit chat
Oh,
between
roleplay
me and
chit-chat.
Endre, which
Yeah, that's kind of boring.
there are two of us and two people who aren't being
So-
played at the moment.
So I'm really sorry about how in-game chit-chat works right now, but you can do out-of-game chit-chat while I get my shit together. I'm too lazy to add more details, so this is good enough. So if people... God damn it, how many are there? So if people are
many.
ready, yes.
I am ready.
So fucking many.
Do I need to reload the page or something?
No,
ready,
I'm just
ready.
thinking. Where did the music go? Oh, it's just the background. Okay.
Oh, there they go. Goodbye.
Did they leave?
Yes.
All of them?
No.
Which of them?
Alberto and Kaya went to secrets.
Oh.
Oh,
They are
Secret
doing the
situation.
secrets.
who wants to hear about linguistic secrets?
I want to hear about linguistic secrets.
Tell me.
Language isn't real.
Oh,
Okay.
that's very true.
It was made up by the people who thought they used it.
It sure was made up.
Actually, apparently the real secret is that I found out the other day after doing 2 years of a linguistics degree that people no longer believe in the theory of syntax that I've been doing. And my advisor had to just sort of explain, we don't actually do that anymore. So
What?
Oh, he disappeared
Ah!
Oh.
in the middle of a
I'm back.
sentence.
Tell us what's going on.
Now,
secrets.
DM talk.
Oh. Poor guy.
He was in the middle of a sentence about linguistics.
Yeah, in the middle of a sandwich. He needs to tell us when it's done with the DM, though.
Yeah.
Does everyone have to go into the DM, or is it just you two?
Mostly us because we are joining in.
Yeah. I guessed that was why.
You guessed.
No, they are the guests. Huh. Or are you going to play with us forever and ever and ever?
What?
What?
One of us.
One of us. One of us. One.
uh,
Mm.
i-
Jeg har lyst på et sånn avtalt.
Me too.
Vi trenger bare-
Rammen er ikke det som er det dyreste, faktisk.
Nei, det er jo bare et treverk.
Ja.
Ramma kunne jeg ha lagd.
Ja, den burde ikke være noe problem. Det eneste er utskjæring.
Ja, men du trenger ikke teknisk sett utskjæringer.
Nei, jeg kan ha noen sånne enklere utskjæringer. Det trenger ikke nødvendigvis være dragehoder som noen fancy folk
Altså,
har. Jeg kan for eksempel ha sånne spiralting.
Sånn som noen andre har gjort før, så jeg har sett det at de lager rammen først. De har ikke noe sånn ting der nede, og etter hvert så jobber de med den.
Ja, I mean, why not? Da har du de rette dimensjonene.
Ja.
Og så kan du bruke den mens du jobber med den.
Eneste problemet er at hvis du bruker den da, mens du jobber med den, så kan den bli våt, og så kan det bli sprekker i treverket mens du driver og jobber sånn. Hvis den tørker for fort og memes.
Det er derfor de gjør det når det ikke er sånn i brukssesong, og så lar han vente, og så der.
Ja.
Men jeg husker ikke, det var også noen som jeg hadde sett der de hadde gjort sånn at du kan ta av og ta på. Jeg vet ikke hvordan de gjorde det der. Men
There you go.
You disappeared in the middle of a sentence.
Yeah, you stole our talent.
They got me. Big syntax got me.
I have a tendency of doing that. I move you and you're like, when you pop into the channel I'm in, I hear you finishing a sentence and I'm
Like just shouting about Noam Chomsky or something.
like the first thing Talus said when he popped into Secrets was it doesn't exist and I'm like, no.
Yeah.
You need to tell us now.
So I'm really sorry about that. I don't do it on purpose.
It was probably for the best.
Anyway, there.
Wow.
For everyone except
Oh.
Talus, it should be black once the page loads.
It is black with a gray square with what looks like two market boots.
Okay, then I need to do something.
It's
Too
just black for
marked.
me.
Now it should be black for
Boobs.
you. For those of you who just see gray, update the page.
Yeah, it's black.
No, it's black.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
this is the placeholder city map for when you fight in the city. So I just needed to reset the fog for you. I forgot to do
I
that.
haven't been here, so
You haven't been here because fuck you. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, darling. Yeah, right. Your character tokens. I swear I'm on the top of my game today. I didn't expect to be 2 players down today. Okay, sorry.
I also did not expect.
I mean, 1 player is fine, but to be 2 players down it's kind of hard. It's doable, but it's hard.
That's a lot of.
Imner, you are only
Alright,
here
focus.
for. I know he's probably not here, but Imner is here for recording purposes. He's actually not present.
Yeah, he is not present at all.
No, he's up there for recording purposes. Let's see in the
He
message.
is.
I can't see shit.
No, because you're not supposed to. No. So, Fangmar is not raging. There.
Good.
It's a market. It's a lot going down. You see different stands. I couldn't be bothered to add more commoner tokens, but there's a lot of people
There's a lot of people.
There's a lot of people, and there's, well, you hear it. There's animals too, but I couldn't be bothered to add them. Honestly, it's so much work. Um, so you can get different things. Maybe like argue with the sellers, or you could just walk straight through. But it's a market, and you have to pass it.
Am I
we
supposed to
have
see things here?
You can turn your token around, Talus. You have 120 degrees of vision because that is how much the human eye can see.
I can't see. I can just see a big black box.
But-
That's what I told you. You need to search around the map. If you zoom all the way out, you should be able to see something.
I cannot.
You cannot.
cannot.
1 second, because your
Oh.
token is present.
Now I actually can't even see the black box. There it is.
Yeah, it's still a bit finicky.
Should be able to see much more now. I just flipped your token.
Oh, you flipped them.
I'm going to try reloading this. Sorry, this is my first time doing a Roll20 game. I am a bit of a Luddite when it comes to
No, it's okay.
cyber D&D.
Everyone was new to this when they started, except Maya.
And I hadn't done it for 2 years.
No, exactly. So it's cool. Let's see your token as sight. Oh no, I see the problem. It's on my part.
What the
The fuck with this?
Yes.
Save changes.
Thank you.
Oh, whoa.
I can
Yeah.
see.
That me?
I forgot to actually assign your token to your character sheet. I just didn't. It was generic, and then you can't see.
That will do it.
Mm-hmm.
So you can see well now? You should be able to.
Yes.
Yeah, it should be pretty...
Well,
I should have seen it earlier, because when you turned around, you didn't get that black and white that you have now.
That
but
will
now
do
you
it.
should... Yeah. So, it's a market. This is pretty much what you see. A lot of people, a lot of stands, and not a whole lot of Imner.
Is there only vegetable stands, or is there anything else than vegetable?
No, you have this. These are honestly the stands the game offers me, so that's what it shows. But there's vegetable stands. There's like food. You can get meat over here. Get flowers, and you can get some, like, I want to say misc, but like clothes and shit over here, like different things. This is more of a tent style than a stand, so it's more things inside it. But I'm not gonna give a separate picture for it.
Not even the pear guy.
No.
Cabbages.
The
No
most
There's no avatar here.
My cabbages.
Isn't there?
No, the most
That's what they all say.
individual, and the shops are just so different from each other. None of them are the same. Ever.
No. Mm. But you kind of hear people, I guess, calling out to yelling about their wares, like over here, if I just let me point, bitch. Over here, there's like I guess wines and cheeses and shit, fancy stuff. Some dude is yelling about carrots and fancy flowers. Impress your girlfriend. Come on.
Do they have a taste so that you can go and taste the cheese and wine and
It's
stuff?
called samples.
Yes, they do. They have samples.
I will go over and have some samples.
Please don't die.
Okay.
I promise nothing. Note to self: don't drink when Andre is speaking. You can go around. They kind of do their merchanting thing where they go, oh, you find something you like, you can get good prices. And
Yeah.
I'm really trying, guys. I promise. So, while Fangmar, sorry, Halfborn, I keep mixing you guys up. While Halfborn goes in one direction, your little halfling bard goes in the other, and also tries out some samples.
I was kind of assuming that they were gonna go to some booth.
Yeah, and Fangmar too. He kind of notices, I guess, the tent, and goes up to that.
Hva var det inni det, sa du?
Well, different clothes, and it's like misc, things that kind of need a roof.
Things that don't fit into any of the other booths.
Yes, pretty much.
I follow Fangmar.
You follow Fangmar. So Fangmar just. I thought someone said something. Yeah, Fangmar's just looking at you two. See that there's, well, for the most part, there's actually clothes in there. There are some like I want to say armor, but it's not actually useful armor. It's more like the test armor you use when you practice fighting. And
I can't wear armor anyway.
And like fake fighting, not like fancy hard beat up fighting, but like kids fighting. Don't at me.
I think sorcerers are forbidden from wearing any kind of armor.
Are they?
I don't think they're forbidden, but I think they get like debuffed and shit when they do it.
Yeah, something. I don't know.
You could probably wear some sorcerer's armor, though.
But like I said, for the most part, there's clothes, and like they come in most like different sizes, and I don't know about. I'm sorry, I don't know how much interest that would be to Fangmar, but the merchant is very like in your face about, look at my clothes, they're very good, they're good quality, handmade wool and shit.
Because you said in your face, I'm just picturing him going, "What, you like my wares? Look at this shit!"
Men spørsmålet igjen, Kaja. Handmade? Har de maskiner og sånn som kan lage ting?
They have magic.
Ah, okay, fair. Is magic made worse quality than handmade?
Some would argue, some would say it doesn't matter.
Magic is killing the craftsman's industry.
Millennials nowadays with
Little
their magic.
Just a little demonstration down
I
with
think-
magic.
So
You know
has
what?
anyone
That was a
broken
joke.
bad yet?
I think I say that in character. I think that's the kind of thing I would say.
Oh my god! You can do that. You can totally do that.
Yeah.
Guys, what the fuck
Are
is
you
going on?
anywhere in my vicinity?
What did you
He's
say
actually on
again?
the He's closer to Halfborn, actually.
What
I
did you
think-
say?
I think magic is killing the tradesman's industry.
I'm just like, huh?
And
That's
another
some
thing.
Big ass flowers.
And I think if you look over, there's like a little cluster of people just around a guy sitting on the
Yeah.
ground with like this this dust-covered cloak. He's like sitting on a blanket that he's spread out. He's got a stick leaning on his shoulder, and there's people around him. And I think the feeling you get is the crowd is like, they're here and they don't know if they're here to make fun of him or to buy something. And he kind of says, anyway, oh yes, your brother will die in, well, just don't get comfortable. Your crops they'll be okay, but the flood won't be good. And then in another year and a half, your daughter will, you know what? Why bother? It'll be a surprise. Anyone else? Fortunes, 1 gold.
I love playing with you.
You're a fake
Can I-
fortune teller.
Can I roll like performance or something to see if anyone actually pays me for this?
Please,
Because I feel
please
like
do.
some people
Do it. Do
would
it.
not.
I'll take with me a few
Do
samples
it.
and walk over and watch this.
I don't
Yeah,
have a
you can
good
do that.
performance.
Tell us you're whispering and you're rolling as yourself. You need to roll as your character and in public.
Oh God, it's not good that my
Next
name
to the
is.
send button.
Oh, public. Yeah. Okay.
So hey, how are you doing?
We're doing great.
Oh! They're paying,
Oh my
alright.
god.
I will pay you 1 gold.
Wait, what's the 4 for?
It automatically rolls 2 dice in case you
Oh, I
have
see.
advantage.
Okay.
But when you
Or
don't have
disadvantage.
advantage, we just use the left one.
Okay. Cool. I'm happy about that.
I will pay you 1 gold.
You'll pay him, okay? Please
Oh
do.
yes, thank you. Thank you. And what do you want to know?
Well, what do you see?
I see a great many things. I see you will go to a place, a very important place. Your actions there will be vital, and yet you will suffer a debilitating injury. You will lose the use of your left eye.
Interesting.
Ooh.
I want to make it very clear. I don't see a thing. Is this a deception check?
You don't roll against playable characters' talents.
Cool. Okay. I do want everyone to know that gift of prophecy, sometimes you got to give it a little help.
Sometimes you gotta take payment for it, you know?
Sometimes you got to make ends meet by making up prophecies in a busy marketplace. We've all been there.
Obviously.
Some with more
So-
success than others.
So another one of the commoners kind of steps forth and gives you, he kind of holds up 1 gold. He doesn't give it to you yet, but he goes, "What happens to my wife?" Then bye. He doesn't want to tell me.
He does not want to tell
Sorry.
you.
He asks you what happens to his wife, and you just nope, bye.
I'm sorry. Someone else called me, and it destroyed Discord.
I'm just imagining someone asks you what happens to their wife, and you just grab the rug that's on the
Like grab
ground and
blanket
leave.
and run through the market. Sorry, I lost my focus for a moment. What was that?
One of the commoners steps forth, and he doesn't give you the gold piece. He just holds it up, and he asks you, "What happens to my wife?"
She was cheating on you with the landlord, and then she falls in a pit.
Landlord. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to stay focused.
I'm so glad we're recording this.
Are we though? Yes, we are.
Does he give me the gold?
He kind of squints at you, and
I squint back. It's real weird.
It's now a staring competition.
I think my hand is kind of slowly reaching towards him. Like, huh?
he kind of casts a quick glance around, and the other commoners are, because he's clearly doubting you, but the other commoners around you are in awe, and he goes, "Fine, take it," and then he almost throws it at you.
Much obliged. You should talk to your wife.
Just real quick, just talk to your wife.
I knew there was someone who was going to be Breaking Bad by the end of the session.
So you guys down at the tent, what are you doing, Maya?
I guess I didn't see anything that caught my eye, so
No, and Fangmar has long since lost interest. I mean, it's just clothing. What's a barbarian gonna do with that? He's just gonna rip them.
Okay, but question, can I like wave at the gang over there and be like, look, see, I'm over here.
You can try, but that's gonna be a roll if they want to
Sure.
look for you, because there's a sea of people.
I am
And what do
Mr.
I roll?
Basics, look at me!
What do I roll?
You don't roll anything.
Oh.
Maya, if you want to look for him, you roll me perception.
I guess I'm not looking specifically for him. I'm just looking around for what else there is to see.
But you would most likely notice me since I'm your teammate and waving at you.
Yeah.
It depends on the die.
Yeah.
The die can be a cunt sometimes.
I mean, I guess you kind of vaguely notice a half-orc shape kind of waving. So you know his general direction, but you wouldn't be able to pinpoint, oh, he's there. It's kind
No,
of like,
but
oh,
I
he's
feel like he's by the crowd of people.
yeah, he's like over there.
Yeah, so I approach the crowd of people.
Yeah, you can do that. I'm just gonna.
Mhm.
I wave them up to me, like, come up here.
Yeah. So Fangmar and Wendell, at least, comes, and Fangmar, being Fangmar, I guess would ask what's going on.
This man knows the future. He says I'm gonna lose an eye.
If you're lucky.
Oh,
If you're lucky.
yeah. Isn't that cool?
Can
Is it in battle?
Yes.
Can I use True
Nice.
Strike?
How exactly? How exactly do you use True Strike?
Are you gonna kill this old man?
True Strike
This
is
old sad man?
It's essentially a meme.
True Strike isn't True Strike isn't a kill spell. It's a what the fuck is going on spell.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'd like
cool.
to use True Strike to try to find out whether this guy can actually see the future, because I don't think that she would believe in that.
Could you actually whisper me what it says? Just whisper and press the speech bubble. You know, fuck it. It's a spell. Whisper me the spell.
Oh, wait, no. Fuck. No. That's not what I meant to do.
Aeroduct.exe.
It's a cantrip. It doesn't have a speech.
That's why I said whisper me the spell.
But how? I don't.
You whisper me
Instructions
and then you
unclear.
throw the
Stuck in
spell.
toaster.
I am whispering and I threw the spell.
No,
I guess.
you threw poison spray.
What?
What? No.
Yes.
You're gonna kill this old sad man who's lying on the ground.
Oh my
Look, you
god.
were sitting.
Yeah, well, I mean, for
Maybe
all
you
we
don't- maybe you
know,
don't-
You saw this dragon board coming and you were just laying down like, nope, nope.
No, no.
well, I mean,
There it is.
technically speaking, he could be lying on the ground,
Ah,
as in
that's true.
not
Okay, so you
speaking the
can use
truth.
True Strike, but probably not to do what you intend to.
Aw.
But you can use it if you want to.
I just want to find out. Can I try Arcana then to see whether he can actually see the future?
Now we're talking. Yeah, we can do Arcana. Do that in public though.
Oh fuck, I'm sorry. I'll roll
Do
again.
that shit in public.
Ah, fuck.
Oh, no.
Aw, you went from like grace to that.
Yeah.
Like a Facebook mom.
You don't really know. Like, you heard of some people being able to see the future, but as far as you know, I mean, could be legit, could not be. You're not really sure.
Is he a clairvoyant? Is he not? We will never know.
So Fangmar kind of asks, so is it only the future, or can you see the past too?
Only if I was there.
I fucking love this dude.
Such a good answer.
That's actually a good answer. You got the head.
Or if I've read about it or something, that also works.
Yes. Oh shit.
I knew what character you were playing, but I didn't know at all. Jeez.
Can I roll insight on that specific
Yes, you can.
thing?
Yeah.
Also remember what the
I mean-
Hulk said in
Okay, so
Endgame.
you kind of listen to what he said, and you kind of think to yourself, well, anyone can see the past if they've been there. That's called a memory.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest, my memory isn't what it was.
He's tried so fucking hard. He's like at this point, he just hopes that no one is going to scrutinize him.
What else do you have to do when you're a con artist?
Yeah, this is his day job.
What is his night job?
You don't want to know.
You know, I
I
think
was
it
about to
goes.
say his daytime. His daytime is his day job is seeing the future. His night job is seeing the past. But you know, we all heard about how that went.
I think it goes something like this. In his day job is to provide new stories to Karens, and nighttime is, I don't know, taking care of Karen's other needs.
So,
This
Fangmar
dude's
being
like 60,
so
67.
Fangmar kind of
He's very
look-
old.
so Fangmar kind of looks at you and he goes, "Okay, sure." And that's pretty much it, because that's something he would do.
Rand just turns to Fangmar like, are you fucking serious?
Can you? And I think I like lean in and say, "Can you not see the past?"
To Fangmar,
Yeah.
he goes, "Depends on where I've been, what I remember. I guess."
Living in the moment. I can
Mm,
respect that.
Dude,
God damn, dude, what's your don't answer that, but what's your charisma? My God. Okay. I know what to do. So, another one of the commoners, he doesn't hold up any money like the last one did, but he goes, "Okay, what did I eat for breakfast yesterday, huh?"
How would I know that? Did you invite me for breakfast? No, and it was very thoughtless of you not to. What did I eat for breakfast yesterday? You have as much a chance of guessing that. Now, what will you have for breakfast tomorrow? Well, I can tell you for a price.
God.
I mean, imagine this. Imagine this. You're paying 1 gold piece to be informed that you will eat a rotten potato tomorrow as well.
But
Oh,
then,
it's not a good question. You could ask a much better question than that for 1 gold piece. Really, anything,
again,
actually.
but they pay to get your fortune, and then they just don't do it out of spite, and then they could sue you. They're like, "That didn't happen."
They go to sue me, and what do they find? I'm not there anymore. I've been thrown out of the town. Again.
So while he stands there, pretty much speechless, the commoners are starting to, I guess, murmur among themselves. They're getting a little uncertain, a little on edge, and they're also noticing, well, the party as a group. You're not like typical market goers they find, because most people just kind of look at the exhibits, look at the stands, and have their day, and they're kind of getting tense and on edge. And one of them turns to Halfborn, who just got his future read not too long ago, and he goes, "What are you even doing here? Do you believe this crap?"
Should I roll for if I believe this crap? I'm not even really sure if I believe this crap.
You don't roll for playable characters that includes your own. This is a
Ah, okay.
role-playing thing, so you just decide it.
Okay.
I mean, you could roll insight or on the situation.
if
Yeah.
you're not sure, you can also tell this person that you're not sure.
Yeah, I mean, that is a fair statement.
I'm not sure. It's possible. Who knows?
Well, I do.
Possibly.
So he scoffs at you and he goes, "It's not possible seeing the future. This guy's a fraud."
And I'm a duck.
I'm so in the zone, and then so again, another commoner. Like I said, the crowd is starting to get tense, and fuck, sorry, I accidentally summoned a commoner.
Oh, when can I get that spell?
It's not a spell,
I
it's a
have that
surge.
spell.
I want to
It's not a
cast Summon
spell.
Commoner.
It's not a spell, it's a surge, Talus.
So hey, so in the potential future where we will be fighting a hypothetical dragon, we have 1% of spawning a meat shield. Good to
So-
know.
The commoner, or a commoner, walks up to, he comes closer and he goes, "You're mocking us. You're taking us for idiots. And you want to pay for it? How dare you?"
Listen, all of these kind people here, I'm not the one that called them idiots, sir. That's all you.
How
So if you won't be
charismatic are
kind,
you?
not very. If you won't be kind to my esteemed customer base, I will ask you to depart.
You seem very charismatic to me.
I'm 12. That's not very much.
I'm 12.
You don't speak of your character sheet, Talus. That's
Oh, yeah.
metagaming. So,
No, you're
Again.
12 years old.
I'm 12
Yeah.
years old, but also very old.
yeah, you're 12 years old, not 12 years young. Oh,
Wait, what happened?
What? Did I disappear? Why did I disappear?
Because you went to AFK.
Why? That sucked.
Oh, come on.
Why
it
did
was
I go
just,
to...
it was just the timing of it. So, more and more of the commoners are like looking to each other and like shaking their heads, and they're like, "You can't tell us to leave from our own market. You can leave. You're just a fraud. You're just stealing money."
You're
Well-
giving him this money voluntarily.
Yeah, nobody forced you to
thank
give
you.
him money. I woke up in front, like, on his side, like, I'm gonna protect this dude.
I stay in the crowd.
So more and more of the commoners are like, "Well then, wise man, what's gonna happen in the future, huh? With all these attacks going on?" Hmm?
Attacks? I think I just came into town, like, this morning.
Yeah, but they're still expecting you to know.
Listen, I don't know about any attacks here.
You don't know the past.
As I've said, I don't know the past. Thank you.
I'm not asking about the past. I'm asking
Nope.
what's going to happen with
Of
them
course.
in the future.
The future, they will stop at a certain point. And at that point, there will be no more attacks of which you speak.
Well, I mean, you can. I mean,
He asked.
just
Asked
metagaming
and
here.
answered.
Just out of game here. He is right. I mean,
Yeah.
either no, it doesn't matter how you turn this. He is right as of this
This
moment.
is like
I mean,
technically the truth.
I mean,
Yeah,
I mean,
tautologically
either
true.
either the Vipers or someone else, whoever is behind this, will eventually either ruin this city or will be stopped in their path. So the attacks will at one point stop.
Yeah.
My money's
The
on the
outcome
former.
is uncertain.
I think I'm whispering that to like just the people who are like right next to me and protecting me. My money's on the former.
What?
Mhm.
On the farmer?
So they,
Former.
so they squint and they go, "At which point and how?" Hmm?
There will be. Wait, I'm getting a vision. And he holds up like one hand.
I'm
Um,
just imagining that that's a Raven thing.
Yeah, me too. Just looking into the camera like,
And I'm gonna cast Thaumaturgy.
"Oh my god." How do you want to cast it?
What do you mean?
Isn't thaumaturgy a specific Like
oh,
you
like one
choose.
which? Yeah, I see what you mean. I thought you meant
Yeah.
like what am I doing? Yeah. So I'm disguising the casting of it under this prophetic thing, hoping that they can't tell the difference. And I'm gonna alter the appearance of my eyes.
Okay.
Um,
But
and I
you're
think they
stealth.
just
But you're
Sorry?
stealth casting it. You're like
yeah. Well,
trying.
no, I don't want to disguise the fact that I'm casting it, but I want to make it seem like it's not coming from me.
Ah, okay.
Almost.
Performance then.
Yeah. All right.
Gonna find the correct character sheet here
That
so
work.
I know what you roll.
This isn't great.
No, but it's fine. I think. No, wait, never mind. I was looking at the wrong roll. But you're still whispering, Talus.
Am I?
Yeah.
Oh God, I am. Okay.
Stop
Should I-
whispering. We want
Should I
in
do
on
it
this.
again, or should I just copy
Yeah, you
it?
do it again. There
Okay,
you go.
cool.
It's
Exactly the
the
same.
same roll, except except 10 is 15 now. So it doesn't matter.
Yep.
So, still though, tell me what you're planning on doing.
Okay, I think my eyes just like they just go white, and I like hold both my hands up to the sky and I say, the attacks will cease only when the great worm beneath the ground will rise up and consume this city and return it to the earth from whence it came.
God, I love this. So, the commoners, again, they start murmuring, and some of them are a little uncertain. But one, a little further back, kind of shouts out, "You're just using magic, you wizard!"
Okay, I'm going to cast thaumaturgy again, but this time I'm going to, such as the rumble of thunder, I'm going to make it seem like there's a rumbling coming from beneath the earth, and I say, it approaches, it approaches.
Are you still trying to make it seem fluid?
Yep.
Performance.
Cool.
Let's see. Oh no.
Oh, this is
Should
the
have had
best
advantage.
day ever.
Oh.
So, all of them together, pretty much, they go, "You're just fooling us. You're using magic. Fraud." And they start chanting that you're a fraud. And they're drawing closer, I guess.
Okay. All right, you've been very helpful. And then I push the people who are like protecting me aside, and I'm going to cast Create Water. And then I'm going to run away.
You're gonna create a water puddle and run away.
I create 10 gallons of clean water right in the front of the people coming towards me.
But I need to know, Halfborn, are you like fighting against him pushing you away?
No.
No. Okay, then then neither of you have to roll. Talus, where are you running to? There are commoners everywhere.
That's a very good point, actually.
You're in
didn't
the
think
market.
this went
There's
through.
people everywhere.
I think I'm going to like make this heavy rain come down just in this immediate area, and I'm gonna like try and dodge behind this. I'm gonna grab
make
my
a heavy rain come down.
yeah. That's Create Water.
Yeah, you can do that. I think.
Yeah.
Can you make it rain?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see it.
Waterfalls is
Alternatively, the
rain,
rain
yeah.
falls. Okay, yeah, I can do that.
Cool.
But-
So
But still, how is that going to help you? There's still gonna be people here. They're just wet.
they're just gonna be like just it's sudden and distracting, and then I'm gonna run behind one of these carts and book it.
Oh, so you wanna kind of hide?
Yeah.
Hide in the whiskey
And I'm
barrel.
hoping that
Oh, wait,
in the
it's blocked off.
confusion.
Oh, what the fuck kind of role would that even be?
Yeah. Right.
I'm betting on
Stealth? Question mark? Survival?
Stealth.
I'm betting on to be quite
Because
fair.
stealth is the actual hiding, but the getting away.
I would say either acrobatics or athletics.
Yeah, but you're not like doing anything flashy, are you? You're just running.
No, I'm just like. In fact, I think it's like I'm running, and it's just this old dude wearing a cloak and like carrying a bag full of like not very many gold coins,
Okay,
and
then.
knocking over cabbages and bottles from different stands.
Okay, how about dexterity?
I'm thinking athletics, maybe.
Athletics?
Yeah.
All right. This may not be good.
Just cast spell first.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
Oh, the spell.
The roll still counts since you rolled it public. It's fine.
Oh, thank God. All right.
And because I said it a bit late.
How do I cast the spell?
Click it.
Did I cast the spell?
There
Oh.
it is. So tell me, which way are you running?
I'm running this stand to the next to me, stand to the left of me with the blue and white striped roof.
Just point with the measure thing.
I don't know
Talos.
how to do that.
The one in the middle of the toolbar, up in your corner.
It looks like a ruler.
Yeah.
Haha. Okay, I'm going
Aha.
this way, and then I'm gonna kind of try and vault this and jump through the places where people are working. So if they have to go after me, they have to like push the farmers out of the way.
I don't think the farmers will like that.
No,
might not.
and there are a lot of people here, but you were able to like push the cart or thing away and start booking it. So I guess you would be over here, but there are still a lot of people here, and they're not just gonna let you pass, Talos.
But the ones that are over here are less mad at me, right?
Yeah, they are, but they're still there, and they saw you just push over a cart for no reason.
Can I roll to see what kind of magic he uses?
Yes, you can do that. Arcana.
Are you opening up a path for me to go?
Oh,
I'm opening up because he literally pushed the cart out of the way. So if the people didn't want to be hit, they would have to move out of the way.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Could I like move in this direction? too?
Yeah,
Oh,
one second. You're not really sure what type of. You're sure that he used magic and that it had to be a simple one, but you're not really sure what type of magic.
I think that's quite generous for a 4.
Fine, you know that it's magic.
Or maybe prophecy.
Okay, fine.
How
You know
could
that it.
prophecy make it rain?
I saw that it would rain,
Okay,
and so
you-
it
you-
did.
Okay, so you have a feeling that it's probably magic. What type you don't know. Honestly, because you got a 4. And then what did you want to do?
I just wanted to be like that happened fast, and then follow and just see what's going on over here.
You can do that. Talos, what are you doing? I can't pronounce your name.
Oh, Semicles? I think
Thank you.
I'm just going. I think I'm just still running. I'm going to try to disguise myself as a monk. I'm going to find some kind of cloister or monastery. I'm going to try
So
and.
you're gonna Assassin's Creed this shit?
This is not the first time I've been chased by an angry mob.
No, but
Yeah,
this
well,
is the first time
welcome-
you've had to roll for
Welcome
it.
to the party,
It is.
Altair.
If only I were that effective as sort of person.
So if you're gonna try to disguise yourself, since there are no, unless you like use vegetables or flowers or people, just to rip off some dude's clothes and just thank you.
Yoink.
You're gonna have to roll. What is it? Deception, I think.
Cool.
But
But what?
since I'm looking right at him, what do I need to do to still see him? I don't know.
Insight.
So I have to roll that now.
Yeah, because he's trying to
Oh.
disguise himself. It's one of
Okay.
the. I mean, to say that you never roll against playable characters is wrong, but when there's a role play, you never roll against.
Oh, okay.
You role play. You don't role play.
But this is not a role play roll. This is a physical attribute roll. Like, can you physically see him? Type of roll. You can. Some of the commoners are like a little uneasy. They're like, kind of like you know someone that you're supposed to be mad at is around, but you can't actually pinpoint where. So they're a little uneasy.
There's like
but
groups of them
half
running around. Going from
half
stand to stand. Did you see an old guy?
But Halfborn, you can see him clear as day.
Yeah.
For you, his disguise looks rather flimsy.
I think it's that I'm just like skulking behind one of the stands, and I've taken my cloak and like made it into a weird hood.
Yeah.
I just go up behind you and be like, "How's it going?"
Going great. Don't blow this one for me.
Aw, you
Listen,
don't like.
Where are you
You
guys
made-
going? Can I come?
Sure, we're going to. Yeah,
Are you going right now?
we probably could.
That would be best.
I need to leave.
I wave these people on. Come on.
You wave the commoners away?
No, I wave for my friends. to
Party.
Your
come.
friends? Do you really
Yes.
have friends though?
No, I hate
You
them.
got
I will
one.
eat their balls.
I'm your friend now. Sorry, I'm your problem and I'm your friend.
So Halfborn, at the very least, comes over. He's like, "What?
Halfborn is
You
already there.
mean,
Fuck
Fangmar?
you! I mixed them up. Okay, Fangmar comes over. I don't know why I keep mixing you up. You're basically the same character."
That's true.
I think we should go to the place, monk place. I don't remember the word in English.
The chantry.
Trantry. And get Imner.
He nods. He goes, "Yeah, he needs to fix the rest of the crystal."
Yeah.
He does.
By the way, I'm taking this old dude with me.
Hell yeah.
I just found him. Can I get Mom? Can I keep him?
But son, you already have old man back home.
I'll move you back to the city map because you just.
I think walking out of the market, it's like walking a few paces and then you look around and I'm hidden under a cart again because the mob has come back. And then I just,
much.
yeah.
Like, it takes like 3 times as long to leave the market as it did to enter it because he has to keep hiding from the mob.
Okay, after a while, I just
I'm a wanted man.
take him under my arm and like walk out of there. a
He's not the
little
size
fast.
to. He is a human, so
Yes.
he is. So he's not as easy to carry as
I will
Wendell is.
roll strength.
Yes, thank you. And I need to. Fuck it, Talus, are you letting him? Carry
Yeah, I
him?
totally am. I like put the cloak over my head. It's like, good thinking, kid. Good cover.
Fuck it, I'm gonna have Fangmar assist this. And I'm gonna explain how it happens after he rolls. Yes, his roll is public. Good.
But you rolled as GM and not as
I did.
Fangmar.
I did. Thank you for keeping me to my own rules. There. Oh god.
Not as good.
Okay, but does he get an advantage because he's assisting me or
No,
something?
No.
assist works as you add the numbers together.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well,
So you all rolled a 13
It does?
Yeah, you rolled a
or
13.
12.
12, yeah.
12
Or
actually.
something. Is it 12?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 12. I see it because 5 plus 2 is 7.
Yeah.
So at first, Halfborn kind of clumsily picks you up, and it's difficult. He's I guess he didn't do his morning stretches, but then Fangmar comes in, and he too is awkward, but together they manage to carry you in like a half upright position, and it's not as quick as it could have been, but it is quicker than it would have been if you'd kept hiding.
Such a weird sight.
2 half-orcs just lumbering around with an old man between them.
I'm just thinking one pedestrian or someone who walks by are like, are you gonna eat that?
So I'm gonna have to take a break because I have to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
How absolutely dare
Tell
you?
us, now you can tell us about the thing you were telling us about before Inikaya stole you.
Yeah,
What was I telling you about?
something that just stopped existing.
Oh yeah, so I was reading this paper to present to some professors, and essentially, my supervisor said, "Okay, you're reading this paper. It's from the '70s. I don't know if you know this, but no one believes in this theory anymore."
Vent litt.
So you. Mm,
I basically had about 20 years of linguistics theory updated for me in 20 minutes.
so did you make like your whole thing, like, or project or whatever, based on this paper already, or?
Not really. It was just one. I'd have a reading group that I organize for this specific language, and it was just 1 week of it. So we're doing more modern papers otherwise.
Okay.
But more or less, I was like, okay, cool. I wish someone had told me this in my 2 years of classes otherwise. But this is fine.
It'd
No
be
one
like that
believes in this
sometimes.
anymore.
Yeah, it really is.
That's gotta suck.
Yeah, it actually explained quite a lot. It was a good kind of alteration.
I had a similar thing when I wrote a semester thesis about the Confederate statues in America.
Oh yeah.
And prior to that, I had the thought like, yeah, the Confederates were bad and all that shit. What they did was purely racist and all of that. But why remove the statues? And as I delved deeper into the my source materials, I started to think like, yeah, they should definitely do something about these statues and quick.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
The statues
Yeah.
that have been torn down forever.
Yeah,
Well,
well, they started being torn down in I think it was 2017. After
like they only just made the Confederate flag illegal.
yeah,
Like a couple days ago.
I think it was and in 2015 it kind of like officially started, at least with some of the old Confederate states. And yeah, the vandalism of the statues has been on the rise again after George Floyd.
Yeah.
Duh.
Okay, so
To
I'm
be
back.
fair, that's actually quite, like, the worst thing that could happen. Like, it's not the worst thing that could happen with those statues because they
No, I
were
mean,
pretty bad.
it's ironic. It's really ironic. The people who want to preserve them are all shouting like, "Oh, you're erasing history! You're erasing history!" And yeah, but you know, those who financiated those statues also wanted to erase history. So what's your point?
Are you guys ready to go?
More or less.
No, I think Talus is ready to be carried.
Yeah.
But are we
Nope.
ready to carry on?
So you make your way over to the chantry, and Yen? Oh, okay. Sorry. Should have muted myself there. So yeah, you work your way over to the chantry, and outside you see I mean, it is fairly bright outside, and you see a lot of the clerics there. They're like, instead of, I guess, just entering and exiting the building as one would normally do, they seem to be cleaning up after, I guess, some type of ritual or prayer thingy.
Okay, but I tell Fangmar, I have to roleplay it 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Fangmar, stay back, I guess we're outside the Chantress.
Yeah, you're outside their borders.
Yeah, stay outside here and keep watch. And
He kind of pouts a bit, but he like reluctantly goes, "Fine," but he does pout about it.
I
I'll
put
say.
the priest down.
The priest?
No, the old dude.
The
old
fortune
dude.
teller.
I'm sorry. He tried to disguise himself as a priest. I was confused for 2 seconds.
I mean, in game he hasn't told you his name, so you know.
Oh.
But yeah, you're with Fangmar out of their borders. As watch, you I guess approach the Chantry, and again the priests and clerics are busy cleaning up after what seems like a ritual. It's fairly obvious at this point that it's a ritual, like complete with like holy symbols and everything.
Yeah, they probably just gave our friend to their god or something. Forcefully.
Are you actually believing they sacrificed me?
No, that was out of character.
So, Lindis, the cleric you've met earlier, your main contact, she is, I mean, she's part of the cleanup crew, but it's clear that she's been like, I guess, a central figure, and she still kind of is, telling people where to place things and what to do and in what order and everything, and at the same time scribbling on a couple notes.
I'll go over to her and like, touch my finger to her shoulder and be like, "Hey, I'm sorry. Have you seen our little friend Imner?"
Sorry, I have to think. Ändrade du förnamnet eller var efternamnet?
Kunde inte namnet.
Kunde efternamnet, vad var det?
Solatus.
Kan du sända på Discord till mig? På PM?
Sure.
Thank you. Men förnamnet är detsamma?
Ja.
Ja, okej.
Trying to trick us.
Okay, hi!
Hello.
So,
I'm invisible.
Linda smiles and she goes, "Yeah, yes, of course. He's inside finishing up."
Oh,
Finishing up what?
Oh,
You should have been back at the manor last night.
what? No, we insisted he stayed here. This had to be performed at dawn, as that is Lathander's time, of course.
what had to be performed at dawn?
The ritual. He's inside, like I said, finishing up his parts, just, you know, the last prayers, the last little sayings. It's nothing too complicated. It should be out soon if he's not done yet. You know, you can go in and check if you want, as long as you don't have that demon orc with you. I don't see him anywhere.
I left him outside.
Ah, good. In that case, you're more than welcome. And she kind of resumes to scribbling a bit before putting her paper away and grabbing the last of the supplies, and she heads inside the chantry.
I guess we go inside to look for Imner.
Yeah. See, I don't think I actually have an image for that. No, I don't. So, you're inside, and it looks like last time. A great. I was about to not describe it, but I remember Talos is new here. Fuck. Sorry. It's a great entrance hall, and there's priests and clerics roaming around, each doing their own tasks. Some entering prayer rooms, some entering the dining hall after breakfast. But it's, I want to say, a fairly standard chantry. Here and there you see Lathander's symbol, as this is a chantry dedicated to him. But it's nothing special. It's bright and it's welcoming.
Can I see Imner anywhere?
I'm assuming you, yeah. You see Imner. I'm just gonna set you up real quick, Adrian, and then you'll play your own character. I'm sorry.
Yeah, sure.
You see Imner coming down from the second floor. He looks, I'm assuming as one would after what is essentially a ritual of renewal, where you look confident in yourself and you look kind of fresh. And yeah, comes down the stairs.
One question though: do I carry any
Yeah.
papers?
Yeah, you would actually. You would carry a couple papers.
Oh, okay. So, in which order should we do this? Who wants to react first?
I don't know. You guys tell me.
Ineka, jeg tror faktisk du brukte ei sånn kirke når vi var inni her en gang.
I think so too, but for some reason that thing is gone. So I'm gonna have to check what happened to that in my own time.
Ja, ok.
Because I know what I know that too, but I mean I can quickly set something up. But for now, just roleplay with what you have, and I'll hopefully upgrade you.
Yep.
Okay. I can take the initiative. So I'm walking down the stairs. Of course, to get to the exit. And looking up from my papers, I see you guys, and I go, "Oh, good morning."
You were supposed to come back last night, weren't you?
Yeah, you see, I didn't think this would take this long, so that's on my part, but isn't this just the loveliest morning you've ever had?
I'm kind of groggy, actually.
What, did someone contaminate your drinking water?
No, it's just I had a bad night's sleep and my toes hurt and yeah.
Regardless, we need to talk about what we're doing next.
Doing next? I'm having trouble following. Maybe you can fill me in, since you were there talking about it?
No, I'm confused.
I mean, it's. I mean,
Imner, you would know what's going on before they left. You know that you just exited the cave and that.
Yeah, that much
you
I
were
know, but
going-
I don't know what they've been talking about.
No, but she just said that you need to talk about what to do next, and you are aware that the plan was to regroup and plan.
True.
So you wouldn't be completely clueless.
Yeah,
at
so,
the
okay,
very
so
least.
let's just rewind this to me replying to that question. Yeah, we should definitely do that. Do you have a designated place for doing that? I mean, I'm not sure if you can do it here, but there should be plenty of places we could actually do that. I mean, wouldn't be
We
in the
could
way for
maybe-
cleaning up this.
Go to the
Amazing
Fanny
ritual.
Cunt or something, and Fangmark could be there as well.
The fancy cat.
Oh,
Okay, out of character, I can't find the picture again, so you're just gonna have to stay where you are. I'm sorry.
yep.
But a couple of the priests that pass kind of nod. I want to say gracefully, but not in the sense that you're meeting a lord, but more in the sense that, hey, I respect you type gracefully to Imner, and a couple of them even greet him as sorry if I'm butchering this, but so Solortus?
Solortus.
Solortus. Yeah, a couple of them greet you as that rather than Imner or yeah.
What's that about?
I'll tell you when we find a fitting place to discuss the future.
Might as well go to the fancy cat as Halfborn suggested.
Everything is for me.
So you're leaving?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we're going to the Fanny camp.
Yeah, okay. So you
I'm s-
exit.
Yeah, of course I'm saying my goodbyes
the-
too.
You exit the chantry, and I'm not complaining that you wouldn't notice it at the chantry, because there are a lot of people there. But as the group kind of leaves, you catch up with Fangmar, but Imner, you also notice this new old
Yeah, I
man.
was just about
following.
to get to that. So, we have a new party member?
More
Huh?
like
Huh?
a stray.
Pleasure to meet you.
No!
Yeah, all of a sudden, all the outlines were like moving around.
I know,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. That was an accident.
That's why I shouted.
Sorry, you can resume.
Takes me back to the crystals.
I'm sorry, Adrian. But yeah, I interrupted your roleplay. I'm so sorry.
I think Talus is up, actually.
Huh? Yeah,
You're up.
that is in character. No, that is in character.
Oh,
I
okay.
think
Oh,
I was like looking at something else, and then I was mentioned.
Well, I kind of approach you and I try to meet your eyes and I go, "Who are you?"
My name is Semocles.
Semiclays.
Semocles.
Yeah, that.
You'll get there. You'll get there. Don't worry about it. I give him a reassuring pat on the shoulder.
That would be Imner to you.
Thank you.
So, in what
I-
circumstances has it come to you being with my party members?
Me. Well, so no, I can't. This is too long to explain.
Well, my name is Halfborn. I'm sorry I didn't introduce myself. How rude of me. Yeah, I found an old man that can see the future.
That's me.
Yes, and people tried to be rude to him, and he ran away and hid.
So
Yes.
cruel.
Wait,
The crowd is fickle, but they also have money.
Okay, so as you walk, you end up kind of around here, and I just need to double check. Albert, are you here?
Yes, I am.
Halfborn, you're kind of busy. You're all kind of busy talking to each other, looking out where you're going. Some, I guess, I want to say some kid, but I don't really know how old would you. Some person kind of
I
bumps
am
into you.
around 17 years old.
So some kid bumps into you.
Me?
Yes, you, Halfborn.
In the car, you're breaking.
No, you're breaking.
You're in AFK,
oh, maybe
Endre.
I'm the one that's.
Yeah, she wasn't breaking at all to me.
Oh,
No, that was good.
I
And
I'm
Endre,
over here
you're in
Canada.
AFK.
I went AFK. I'm so sorry. I don't know why it does this.
So, but yeah, some kid kind of bumps into you, or not a child, but a young person that
A
bumps
kid.
into you.
Okay, I'll just be like, "Hi there."
Hello. Can anyone give me the direction to the manor?
To the witch manor? No,
There's only
which
one manor in the city.
There's only one manner. I look at him very suspiciously, I guess.
Yeah.
And just, why would you need to go to the manor?
Well, I have a message for the lady of the house.
Well, maybe we should accompany this message all the way to her door. We could speak there, couldn't we?
I mean, if it wouldn't be much of a problem unless someone else wanted to go somewhere else, would it?
I just got into the city, so I have never been here before.
And yet you have a message for the Lady Thasipa.
Yes, I was given an urgent message.
From whom, if I may ask?
I'm not sure. I was given it. It's by my.
That is wrong, Albert.
No, you can't say that.
Wait, that's illegal.
What do you mean someone's killing you? People can't do that. That's illegal.
It's a message from Lord Crow.
Oh. That dude. I'm sorry, that was
That
out of
dude.
character.
It's just some dude.
That was out of character, by the way.
I know.
I am not
Fine.
sure.
I'll accompany you. Anyway.
Yeah,
Sorry.
this would be interesting, I think.
I have no idea where we're going, and I love it.
God,
But
I
I
love
th-
your character.
I know where we're going, but I'm
Hello,
starting to
old man.
get a bit skeptical.
I think we should avoid going into the...
Into
what do you
the
call- Yeah, I was going to call it the square, but it's... Well, I'm sorry.
into the
I think
triangle.
we should... Yes, I think we should avoid going into the triangle.
Yes,
The
yes,
city
good idea,
triangle.
good idea.
You're like, yes, please, God.
So
Sorry, I'm
question,
Can't go
sorry.
back there for a couple days.
would it be possible to either take this way, or maybe this way would be more preferable?
I mean, you are here right now, so you could go down here and then through, like that.
Yeah, let's do that. Sure.
Let's try
In
to
which case,
stay.
Ryan, are you leading?
Sure.
Sure, because then you don't have to roll because you know the city. If anyone else is leading, they have to roll.
But you guys, could I... this is probably gonna be exciting.
Mhm.
I'm a little bit tired. I was wondering if I should take like a break for like half an hour. Could my character do some shit at like you know, the place where my character's god has a temple?
Oh, you want to go to Tempest?
Yeah, could I do that while they do the thing? I will roleplay it, of
Tempus
course, but
Templi.
like...
If everyone's
Tempus
fine with that,
Templi.
because we have more players now to carry the role playing easier.
Yeah,
So if everyone's fine with
that's
that,
By all
fine.
means.
yeah. Just roll me a quick what would that be? Perception? No.
I have
Huh?
gotten the directions to the place, so it should maybe have some...
Yeah, and I'm looking at the map. It's just straight there. It's no side roads or anything. Like
No,
it's literally just through these open roads.
inside,
So
maybe? I don't know.
no, I'm actually not gonna have you roll because it's such an easy way. Like
Okay.
it's right
Roll
there.
survival and get lost.
Okay.
I mean, fuck.
What? You didn't place the commoner token on.
Yeah, but there
Oh,
would
that's a
definitely
big
be people
commoner.
there.
It's just
Fuck!
one big dude standing over
Yeah.
like 12 buildings.
Yeah.
God fucking!
Guess he's there to
I keep
stay.
exiting out shit. Which one's 2 again? That one's 2. God damn it.
I guess my character just...
Yeah, you can just roleplay your way to go, like roleplay your way out of the party, and then you can take a break.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it maybe be more convenient if we all took a break and then got back to?
It would. It totally would.
Yeah, okay, sure, we can do that. I just thought it was only me that wanted break.
I mean, we can take so you can get in on the action.
Yeah.
We can still chit chat, but we can take a gaming break. If you don't want to chit chat, you don't have to.
No.
You will be forced to make small talk.
Oh no!
Oh no!
I know.
Nights.
And I who had
It's
been
like some
sitting
people's
here
worst nightmare.
praising, and I who had been sitting here praising this fucking pandemic, so I didn't have to do that exact thing. No,
God damn it.
my life hasn't changed at all, and suddenly during the pandemic, it has.
Getting back to the manor with this new person that you found. you
These
found
new people.
that bumped into you, and this old man that you just decided to keep.
Ah,
No.
I love the concept of that. It's like, Mom, can I keep him? It's like, keep what? This old man?
Jesus.
It's more like he's something we picked up off the streets.
Aw, poor thing.
Like
No,
literal,
but that's accurate. You
like a
literally
penny.
did that.
in the
Yeah.
gutter or something.
I can't wait for like Jennifer and Ola to come back. Just what the fuck?
Yeah, exactly.
You should not tell Ula.
No, don't tell Ola that Talos is in the game.
No, I actually sat and thought about it, and I really want to hear his reaction.
So
Same.
could you all just do me a favor? Don't talk to Ola about this game at all. Nothing.
Not a word.
No,
But they
nothing.
have to be able to catch up to.
We'll catch him up when he starts next session. I'll fill him in early myself, but I'll handle it. Okay?
Will Talis be in the game then as well?
Yes.
Yeah, Talos is a long-term player.
Oh, smooth.
So wait, sort of branching off again. So that means that in a very near future we can test Hagolia.
You planning on killing off Imner already?
No, you know the thing we talked about testing, or putting Hagolia to the test.
Oh yeah, like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll see. Where the fuck did your characters go? Oh, they're over there. Okay.
Why the fuck would I kill Imner now?
But if you are ready, we're going to continue.
No, we're going to the manor.
Yeah, you were going to the manor because this little person here in the front, this the new token that you haven't seen before. He was looking for the manor because he got a message from Lord Crow to the lady of the house.
He seems very lost though. If he's up there looking for the
I was just, I mean, oh yeah, I thought you talked about the fact that
I
he was in
can't
the front.
see
It was good to
anything.
show you.
Oh,
You should be able
wait.
to see.
Nope.
Your token is at the bottom.
Oh, okay, there. It's so small.
Yeah, because this map is big. Sorry, I interrupted you, Maya. You were saying something.
Wait. Yeah.
I don't remember.
You talked about him seeming lost.
Yeah,
oh
right.
yeah, he was lost because he was up there. Okay. Did you mean where we met him?
But anyway, you just arrived at the manor with your new two new friends, and yeah.
Ryan, should you probably take this again?
Maya, are you there?
I'm here. Jeez. I won't speak for people I've no grounds to know in any way. I think the messenger should deliver the message himself.
Okay.
I was talking more about getting past, but okay.
I walk towards the guards and introduce myself.
Yeah. They block the door and they go, halt! Who are you? What are you doing here?
I'm a messenger for General. What was his name again?
You gotta learn this if
I know.
He's not a general, he's a lord. You gotta
Lord.
let
Lord Crow?
Yeah, there you go. So you know it. You just have to think.
Lord Crow.
You're a messenger for Lord Crow. Yeah, sure. And I'm married to the ladies. What type of message do you bring, huh? They kind of laugh at you.
Can I just,
quietly.
as he says that, walk up to the guard who said, and I'm married to the lady.
Yeah.
I wouldn't disrespect Lady Thasipa that way in front of me.
He kind of sputters a bit, looks from the messenger to you, and he goes, "Oh, I didn't mean to disrespect the lady. Of course, more like this kid can't be what he says he is." Talus, are you still present?
I am. I'm just hanging
Yeah.
out.
Oh,
I've
yeah,
got no
you're just
horse
not-
in this race. I
No,
think
you're
I'm
just
trying
not
not to be
fo-
noticed by the guards.
No, it's just that you're not following the party, so I'm making sure, because sometimes that means that your connection is cut.
It has been. It's reloading, and all I can see is a big black square. I thought that was.
Oh, no, you
Supposed to be
scroll to the
happening.
very bottom of the screen. Your token is to the bottom left.
Oh,
Because this is a large map,
Okay.
so if everything is black, you might have to look a bit around.
I see. Where'd everyone go?
You should be able to see them. Did I? Okay. So I accidentally deleted your token. God.
No, he's
Um,
still here.
Can you just refresh me on my message?
You don't know what the message is because it's a sealed letter.
It's a sealed letter.
it's-
I can't say much about it. And
If
I
it's
show
sealed, then
it.
it should be sealed with a seal,
seal.
that
Yeah,
would
it would
be the
be-
mark of the Lord.
Indeed. So the guard.
I show them the seal. Like I literally show them the letter with the seal.
Yeah.
Sealed.
So with the seal, the baby seal.
Yeah.
So they look back and forth among each other, and then at the letter, and they go, "Fine, fine," and they step to the side, and they let you specifically in. Can you work, please? Thank you.
Oh shit.
We go. Let's see, Albert. Can you just stay still for a second, please?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. No, it's fine. And they look at the rest of the party, and they go, "You, help group, right? Do you have more? Do you have errands here too?"
Yes, we do. We're all here together.
Well,
I
you're
am not
shouting that
taking
from all the way
responsibility for specifically that one.
Are you shouting that from all the way back there, Talus?
No,
or are
I
you
don't know how to move my token.
You literally just drag it.
I cannot.
Okay, so
You can't? What?
I cannot.
Okay, 1 second.
This
Let's be
is
able
creating
to.
a blue box.
yeah, it's your
Yeah, but
it's the arrow encircled by a square box. That's not the
No.
way it should work. But is your
It's not.
arrows
Ah,
squared out blue?
yeah, you need to choose the arrow tool, not the measuring one, but the arrow tool.
the select tool.
Yeah,
That's
it
what I
says
had. It
select
won't work.
slash move, and
Yeah,
then
no, it's
you
not working.
hold on your token. You hold and just drag it.
Like you do with documents you don't want.
Talus, are you on a computer?
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
So you should.
Then you should.
it's creating that green circle. Around
Yeah,
it.
that's
Oh,
called pinging.
Can I ask you
Yeah,
a
it's
question,
not
Talus?
working
Do
for-
you when
So
you circle your
it's supposed to get that blue arrow, but you just drag it.
no,
You
it's not
see, when
working.
you hover over it, your mouse pointer kind of looks like a little arrow.
Nope.
it should look
What?
like a compass.
You
It
should be
doesn't.
able to control the token.
I believe
have
me, it worked before, but it's
update
Ah.
page. God damn it.
oh yeah. Cool. It's all buffering. Anyway, I'm not over there.
No,
That was
but in
past
that case,
me.
I'll just move your token for you for now. You can still
Cool.
roleplay, it's fine. I'm guessing you walk up to them. Still present, right? voice chat?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, okay, so what did you say again? I'm sorry.
Yes, we're all here together.
We may have picked you up off the street, riffraff, but you're not one of us.
Riff-raff.
That seems unnecessarily mean, but acceptable.
Could you repeat that last word?
I could.
I'm sorry, you're cutting insanely.
Oh, am I? Oh, sorry.
I'll try to go out and in of the
I
chat.
think it's because Roll20 is just it's gone unresponsive.
I'll try to disconnect and reconnect.
Is my audio not great for everyone else?
It's cool for me.
Yeah, you're okay for me as well.
It kind of cut now, but it is
That's
working.
like the first time it's cut at all.
Oh, good. I think it might be because Roll20 is really having a tough time with this one.
Maybe, but like I said, there's a lot of traffic on the site, so there's not really anything I can change. I'm
No,
sorry.
of course. It also just might be my poor computer.
poor thing. But the guards kind of raise an eyebrow at the two of you, and they go, did you have an errand, or
I think when that happens, I sort of sneak back behind the other people so they don't look at me.
work, bitch? Yeah.
Yeah, pinging can
Can
be
you
a bit
move your
annoying.
token?
I can't. It moved by itself.
That's because I moved it.
That'll do it. Yeah, okay, no, I can't move it.
Okay, you know what, for now, just tell me where you want to go. Just point or something, and I'll just move it, okay? It's easier.
Where is
Can't do it.
everyone?
Because you can see it. Wait, can't you see? You're literally in a group of people.
I can't see any other people and everything's gray.
What?
Do I not exist anymore? 'Cause if I have to have an
Yes, you
if I have to have an
literally do.
existential
Read-
crisis in D&D,
Tell, screenshot it to me.
sure.
Yeah, that will do it. That will help.
I want to whisper something to Semicles at one point before we enter.
Ah, shit. Oh, satan.
Ooh.
Coming from the DM, that doesn't sound good.
I know what's up.
Du kan få en reference, Dallas, fordi sånn her er det jeg ser i hvert fall. Så,
Oh.
det som er det, it's coming.
You do realize he's Canadian, right?
What?
Yeah, but
What happened?
I mean, Norwegian
What's up
isn't
with
exactly
Indian
poison.
What? I lost Discord connection for a moment. What happened?
He offered you a resource to see how he sees the world.
Okay. Oh, like Roll20?
Ja.
Sure.
Hvis jeg går der regional player, hva burde jeg kunne gjøre?
Oh, yeah. No, that's not what it looks like for me at all.
No, I can see it. I'm
Oh.
trying to fix it. It shouldn't take too long. So you can still roleplay while you're waiting. You're currently talking to each other, I believe.
Okay, I'm
Never
going back. I'm
mind.
going back to Semicles. I have to warn him.
Oh, no.
So,
Should be enough.
hey,
Yeah.
you.
We're
I-
whispering now.
Yeah, we have to
In
whisper.
that case, you have to roll me stealth.
I will do as you command. Never oppose the DM.
Er det bare jeg og Adrian kutter veldig for nå, eller?
Nope.
Should I also roll
That
stealth?
is not
Yes.
in any shape or form a healthy roll, but we just have to roll with it.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
I'm just
listening.
no, I just read something and it was stupid.
I'm just picturing that mannequin meme going stealth.
Stonks. I
Yeah,
found out that the word
stonks, guy.
stunk exists in Old English, but it's the past tense of stinkum.
What does that mean?
I think it means stink. I'm actually not sure.
Sounds
Well, how am I
legit.
supposed to know which cup is mine?
So, Talus, did you roll stealth?
Oh, no, I will. I thought it'd be when I said something, but I'll just do a catch-all.
Yeah, it's
Um,
just in
stealth.
case you
Know that.
fall.
Yeah, that's much better.
Why can you see that?
Yeah, that's like twice as good.
Okay, so Imner, you speak loud enough for. Well, Fangmar and Wendell are going to hear it.
Yeah,
and,
well, it's not a problem that Fangmar hears it, okay? That's the least of the problems.
but Semiclass, you're fine. So you can just roleplay, and I'll see what do.
What do?
Okay,
do.
so
Oh, it's
Yes.
Do I not
The-
hear?
there's something that
You can hear that something is going on, but you can't exactly hear the words. More like that he's talking. If that makes sense.
there's something you need to know about going inside here.
Yes.
Consider this a warning.
I will.
Beware the crystals.
That's the most ominous and also the least specific warning you could have given. Thank you, but also, I might die here. I want you to know that.
You know, actually, yeah, you might. I
Why
myself.
did you bring me here?
Well, would you rather be down? Well, I don't know why you're here. Actually,
Okay,
I
no,
don't know.
That's on me. That's you've got me with that one.
You
No,
tell
this is
me.
good.
Why are you here?
No, I don't have a good answer. Let's do this crystal thing.
Just beware of them, and
You got it.
don't touch them or anything like that, and don't
No,
ask
catch all.
questions about it.
I'm just gonna. Yes. Received. Understood.
Good.
Okay, but everyone else can see.
I
You
was
just moved
just
your token.
expecting him to warn him about me.
Who moved
Yeah,
my
me too.
token?
But everyone else out of game. Everyone else can see normally. Yeah.
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 I can see perfectly fine. Look at
Talus,
this.
can you just moved your token? Can you still see
Did I?
normally? Yeah, you just moved your token.
No, I moved my token.
Yeah, but
Oh.
Talus's token moved.
I didn't do
Oh.
that. Still
You
can't
didn't
move
do
it.
that. Maybe it was slow after I
Who
did.
did?
It was.
But like I
was
said,
Psyche.
everyone else can see normally. Yeah.
Yeah.
I see normally.
Yeah. Talus, can you click your token and make
I
that blue
can't.
box? You can't.
No.
No.
Oh wait, can I make the blue box around it?
Mhm.
Yes, but it doesn't do anything.
Because I can jump into a mode called player mode for you, so I see what you see, and it's the same for me. So it's not your computer; it's the page.
Ooh, wow! Roll20 hates me. Oh, I can add that to my.
They probably
one
noticed
of
that
my
you play Monster of the
personality
Week.
traits. Sorry.
They probably noticed that you play Monster of the Week, and they're like judging you pretty damn hard.
Yeah.
Traitor.
Well, frankly, I much prefer Apocalypse World or Forged in the Dark engines to whatever
mean-
Wizards of the Coast is going on. But
I mean,
to run, I could never run D&D.
based on Ola's stories, I really want to try it out myself.
Maybe someday it'll be good. I haven't done D&D for D&D in a while though, and I forgot how much I miss just mostly sort of being a bastard.
I think you will like Hagolia then. If I can get her right
Because
this time around.
You kind of have to see everything to get the immersion going. That's why I'm working on this.
All right.
Otherwise, I would have just dropped it. But yeah, unless you're talking to the guards, or if you are talking to the guard, you can still roleplay, because I am still in the DM page, but I'm working
Well, I
on the
think
side.
the guards were asking if we had any business in there.
They were. Talus, update your page. It should work
Ooh.
fine now. I reset every player.
Cool. Thank you. Sorry about that.
No, it's fine. Just please tell me if it actually works, because it works in my player mode. Because it seemed
It's
like
loading.
because it seemed like it locked, so I had to do something called a reset everyone. It's literally just right click reset. It's so simple.
As long as it's not factory reset.
It's not. It's just I don't know if any of you play Sims, but it's kind of like when your Sims keeps walking into the walls, you have to reset them and they teleport through the door and then function as usual.
Simps.
Yeah, but I just exit and re-enter the game because I don't know how to do that.
No, I have to do the reset.
Yeah,
you
no,
can
in
do.
Sims.
Oh, in Sims. Oh, okay. You turn testing cheat on and then you shift click the sim and it should say reset sim.
Hmm. That makes so much sense.
Sometimes for me it works without testing cheats, but it always works with testing cheats. So I use that all the time.
I actually want to whisper more to.
Talus, you're back. Is it fine now?
I guess not.
Your connection to the server has been interrupted. Anything you do right now.
Yeah,
Oh.
I fucking hate that.
Oh, no, it's gone away. I think I'm back.
Okay, thank you.
Let me scroll down.
Please find your token and tell me if it works.
I'm
Why can
still
you see?
scrolling.
Oh,
Oh.
no, you can.
Oh.
Oh, okay. You will see more of the site than you have actually been on, but that's fine because it's nothing important. Because everyone now has the same field of vision. Maya, how much can you see?
I have bad news.
I can see I can see open door behind the guards actually.
It is
Yeah.
exactly the same.
White.
What did you
What?
say,
Okay, no,
Talus?
it's working fine. Never mind, Maya. What did you say?
Nothing
say,
really has
Talus?
changed. Shall I exit the game and try and come back in?
Exit the game, exit Discord, reconnect your internet, start everything over.
All right, I'm not using Discord on the same thing. I'm doing the thing on.
Oh, in that case, you don't have to exit Discord, but just reconnect your internet.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
I didn't realize that Roll20 had teamed up with Bethesda to update this thing.
Todd.
Fucking Todd.
Yeah,
Because,
this is.
How your backyard barbecue go? The Smiths. Oh, that
I'm
should
gonna
be
show
my
you,
character
Talus,
voice.
how it's supposed to look like for you.
They're recalculating the splines.
It's supposed to look like
That's
that
not a
for
good
you.
sign. Yeah. Someday.
You'll get there. But yeah, role play. We'll try to get back in the zone.
I want to whisper more to Semicles.
Yeah.
Yes.
I guess we'll have to roll stealth again.
No, just use the same roll.
Use the same roll.
Because it's the same conversation.
Yeah.
Okay, can I
guess.
listen now since roll for listening or something? Since I've heard them.
You can just
whisper
walk
different?
closer.
Oh, okay, sure.
I mean, if you want to sneak up on them, it's stealth, but you can just walk closer, and unless they care, you'll hear it.
I walk closer.
Yeah.
Also, one more thing.
Yes.
You're still here. Okay. I wouldn't trust. Like, I wouldn't put my full trust in the ladies of the land. Just
The ladies of the
Adrian,
land.
be
er det bare
vigilant
meg og Adrian
about
Petter
them.
som har helvete for dem?
Adrian, kan du gå ut og inn? Du kutter litt.
Sure thing. Is this better, or should I walk outside again?
Oh. Should I do that?
How's
How?
it going, Talus?
Not ideal. Oh,
Not
did I do
ideal.
that? Did you just move it?
I just moved it. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay, then not great.
Does it look the same?
Yes.
God fucking damn it. You know
I'll
what?
try
Fuck it.
switching off
You
the
can-
browser.
You can see everything in black and white. If there are any important characters, I'll flash their portraits to you, and you can clearly still point. That's
Cool.
fine.
I'm good with that.
Good. Then we just continue, because fuck this shit, okay?
Can I just ask one question though? How much of my whisper did you catch?
When he walked back up, he walked back up. So everything he said after that point, he caught.
No, but like I'm talking out of game. Did you catch
Oh.
all of it?
Oh, yeah. Don't trust the ladies. That's what
Be
you said?
yeah. Don't trust the
Be
ladies
vigilant.
fully. Be vigilant.
Yes. Yeah. I did.
Okay, good.
Good.
Then we're good to go.
So are you trying to enter the manor?
Well,
That was the plan, wasn't it?
Jeg har lyst til å vite hva som foregår inni der, i hvert fall.
Yeah.
Hmm.
The guards will still ask you a question though. Do you have any errands here? They're not asking you if you have appointments. They're asking you if you have an errand, like a purpose of being here.
You know what? I'm chiming in on this.
Mhm.
I have a task at hand that I have to finish.
Oh, what task is that?
Okay, give me a moment. I have to construct this. I have to find the correct words for this. There is an... Would application... No, that would not be the correct word.
Take it in Norwegian. What are you looking for?
Jeg vet faktisk ikke det heller, men den nærmeste jeg kan komme er... Jeg vet hva, device. Device vil funke.
Device. Yeah, okay.
I have been
What
sent
type
here.
of
I have been sent here to install a new device.
What type of device?
One of Lady Marion's crystals needs to be installed.
I can't hear anything.
No, me neither.
Well, this
you're
is
speaking-
Really problematic.
You're speaking very quietly, Adrian. He basically said that he has to install a device of Lady Marion's. And Fangmar actually pipes up, "Yeah, we're here to fix the crystal."
Fangmar, no.
And the guards they do a double take, but they look over at all of you, but mostly at Ryan for confirmation.
I guess I just look at them like, this is not what I expected to happen.
Well, behind shut teeth. I mean, can I just get a government? How low is my voice? Because I'm speaking fairly.
It's not that it's low, it's just that something isn't picking it up or isn't sending it to me, because it keeps cutting in the middle of every single word.
Hold on a second. I can bring my computer a little bit closer. I guess that might work.
You're using your computer mic, dude. What?
That's the only thing I have at hand at the moment. I'm sorry.
It's usually not
It's
bad.
just a question.
Well, behind shut teeth, I kind of go, Fangmar.
But the guards, they look at each other and they don't pick up any bad vibes from either of you, and they go, fine, go and do your job. And they let you all in as well.
Okay.
Hello.
Fucking move it. There we go.
Hello.
Oh, fuck, there you are. You blend into the carpet really well, I have to say.
What, me?
Can I walk up to the guards and just ask if the ladies are home? Or what do you call them? The ladies of the land or something?
Alice, did anything change?
No, it's basically the same. I moved inside. Oh, wait. Yes. It works.
Yes! Oh my god!
Woo!
I can see things. Hi, everyone. I had my eyes closed.
Good.
I'm so fucking great. I'm the best DM. Oh,
Now I'm
Yes, you
curious, what
are.
the fuck did you do?
thank you. I deleted his token and added it back in
Oh.
because I saw
When
it
it
against.
fails,
'Cause one of you, Adrian, I think you said that someone blended in against the carpet, and I'm like, I looked at Talos' token, and I'm like, that's very transparent. I deleted it and added it back in.
Well, okay. Well, I was talking about Albert's avatar.
I figured because you were looking that way, but I just noticed it because of that. So this, you get half the credit. You're welcome.
You know,
Anyway,
it's the yeah, I can take it later.
the guards look at you all and they go, I guess you're here to see the ladies, yeah?
Ladies.
Yeah.
I have a message for the main lady of the house.
You have a message.
Yes,
see.
from Lord Crow.
One of the guards kind of walks up to you and he goes, show me.
I hold it out with both hands, showing the seal.
He tries to take it from you.
I say it's for her and her only. Specific
And,
instructions.
Takes his hand back and he goes, of course, I would never dream of opening a letter. I'm only going to examine the seal.
I literally hold it up to his eyes.
And his eyes widen and he goes, oh, okay, I get it. I'm sorry. And he he steps back, looks at his friend, and they open the door.
I walk through.
They let all of you in if you try to follow.
Yeah,
Yep.
I have to get to the. Oh shit! No, never mind. I'm finding another way. I'm going the other way to the bedroom. I'm not going this way.
What are you doing? Adrian, where are you? Stop.
I'm here at the door.
You're there. Okay, I thought you entered the void again.
No, I'm not. I'm not out of bounds. Although that would be pretty cool, but no, I'm not out of bounds this time.
No,
But it
that,
doesn't matter because there are no other ways of getting to the bedroom, so I'm just going to hug the wall, kind of.
You're just avoiding the ladies
I'm
completely.
going to avoid the fuck out of these ones. Because this
So,
time there are no one forcing me to do anything.
So, Marianne and Betix are kind of wide-eyed, and they're like, "That's a lot of visitors. Hi." And Marianne, of course, greets Ryan, and she goes, "Oh, you're back already."
Yes. We've collected the last member of our party, and
And Marceau, I see.
a
Yeah,
few
we
others.
found someone with a message for you.
The message.
Well, more so for Lady Tasifa than for you, Marion, I think.
Oh, of course.
And I look at the messenger.
Yes, this is for the main lady of the house, I think. It's from Lord Crow.
That's her.
That broke as fuck.
So she kind of looks at you, a little question at first, but she takes your letter. And
Ok, kan du vente litt? Jeg må prøve å gå ut og inn av
okay, of course.
Running.
You ready to Adrian with your recording and stuff?
Yeah, camera's running.
Yep, good.
Hey.
So, we stopped right before the messenger. Thought Maya said something.
No, I didn't.
You didn't? Okay. I was just waiting for you to finish your sentence. But we stopped right before. We stopped right before. Right before. I'll. Stopped right before the messenger gave the message, but he's AFK right now in the bathroom.
Gave the message.
How dare he?
Okay, he just told me that he gave the message, so I'm guessing he did. And she kind of reads the message, and she goes, "Oh, this." Or she doesn't like read it, open it, but she reads the envelope, and she's like, "Oh, I see. I'll read this when the time is right, I believe. But what the rest of you? I'm assuming you have new information.
That we have what?
New information.
Not exactly. We were just wondering whether we could use a room to discuss what's our next step and where to go from here.
Of course. You have your room here, don't you? You can use that.
That would be wonderful. Thank you so much.
Of course. And she kind of nods at the guards who open the door to your right for you.
I'm
Would it
quick
be
out.
possible to get some refreshments as well?
Refreshment, as in the form of what happened?
No, as in I
Drinks.
asked
He
for
wants
drinks.
drinks.
Okay, sorry, I thought you asked out of character. Yeah, they nod and go, yeah, sure. Just ask some of our maids here. They'll be more than happy to help you.
Here.
Quietly asking where I'm going to go.
I'd just be like, yeah, come with us.
Yeah, and Marion, she's kind of glancing at the letter her mother is holding, and she she doesn't have your name, but she does call for you, and she goes, "Could you actually stay around? We might have to forge a reply quite soon, so it seems important."
Yeah, I will be in the other room then.
Thank
with the
you.
others.
So she looks. It's very clear that she's visibly relieved. She's like, "Thank you so much." Which it's an odd thing to be relieved about, but you know.
Yeah, I'll be in the other room if you need me.
Of course. Could I have your name real quick so I know how to reach you?
Oh, I am. My name is I am Newman.
I see.
Oh, Noman.
No. I see. Good. Well, much like our other guests, just ask our maids if you need anything.
I will.
Ok, men det jeg så for meg skjedde der, når du gikk bort og så gikk du tilbake igjen, så ser jeg for meg bare du går bortover sånn in game, og så går baklengs igjen tilbake.
It was like, wait, like, you want more?
Hold on, what's going on? Oh fuck, there you are.
What?
No, what was going on?
Huh?
Did you just ask what was going on?
Yeah, I was on another tab.
Oh.
So what was that about backing?
No, he kept moving his token back and forth because he thought she was done, but I was just taking dramatic breaks.
Ah.
Oh, okay.
So, the doors are open where you need to go, and the bedroom is yours. And at this point, I'm guessing Fangmar kind of drags Imner with him over to the crystal. And he's like, "There, do your part."
But... Oh, he fucking threw me into a crystal. It's fucking shattered now.
I'll take another bath.
Half
to
floor, for
plan.
fuck's sake, I need to
Ah, okay.
concentrate on this thing. I have no desires of seeing your hairy ass while putting this together.
Oh, fuck. I glance into the doorway. In through the doorway, if I can see. No, I can't see into much size. Or just go, yeah, like there, like tight into the thingy.
Yeah.
I like how the fortune teller is taking Fangmar's bed.
The fortune teller is indeed taking Fangmar's bed, but Fangmar is busy with the crystal, so he's not even looking that way. He's busy making sure that Imner is doing his goddamn job.
I went to the closest bed and just like threw myself down.
Yeah.
I went to my bed and just sat down on the edge of it, looking at the others.
Is there a open bed for anyone to take?
I mean, if there's no one on the bed, you can take it.
Okay.
Except for this one.
I sit up again.
So,
I'll take this one then, and then just.
so Wendell sits down on the bed and she starts just lightly climpering on her instruments. What is it? A lute? Yeah, on her lute.
Is there a maid in the room?
Not in the room, but you walked past one in the hallway.
Okay. The door is open, right?
The door is open unless any one of you closed it.
Actually,
I call for one of the maids.
Ah, okay.
For a drink and a meal.
So the maid walks up to the door. I'm not going to move the token all the time, but the maid walks up to the door, and she hears your request, and she goes, "Oh, of course," and she walks off.
Can I
Thank
stop
you.
before, wait. Before she wanders off, can I stop her in her tracks?
Yeah.
I actually want to roleplay this.
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay. Excuse me. Before you leave.
Please repeat that.
Excuse me. Before you leave.
Yeah.
And I pull out my papers and I show them to her and I ask, "Is there a way you can copy these and archive them?"
She skims through your papers and she goes, I actually have to ask us the DM, what type of papers is that?
Can I take it in secret chat?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, så det er basically bare det er skriftlig dokument på at navnet er blitt endret, og ja, alt det der.
Det er liksom...
Det er et skriftlig dokument, ja.
Ja, skjønner.
Okay, they're back.
Okay, so she skims them over and she nods and she goes, of course, I'll get it done right away. I'll find you here, I presume, so I can hand them back?
Most likely, yeah. If not, you can just put them on this bed right here, and I nod to it.
No, I would never dream of doing such a thing with such official papers. Please tell me, can I give it to someone if you're not here?
In that case, I assume that you do have a place of high security.
Of course.
Yeah, just put them there until further ado if you can't find me here.
I see. Fuck, I'm spacing. Yeah, she goes, of course, I'll honor you and honor these documents. And she takes them and she makes sure to keep them safe and close to her so no one can like steal them from her. And she leaves unless anyone else wants to talk to her.
I just like, hey, would you bring a drink for me too?
Of course. I can bring drinks for everyone if you need it.
Yeah, thanks
Just
very much.
a tray of drinks would be nice. Thank you.
And she leaves with a smile.
Okay, I carefully close the door. Very
Yep.
carefully.
Let's see.
Carefully so that you don't crush the crystal.
Yeah,
Pretty
and
much.
so, Fangmar, tell me, what have you been using to put this together?
What do you have been using? Ola would have probably had some nice one-liner comment, but I'm gonna leave that to him. For now, I'm gonna say absolutely nothing.
Absolutely not.
But how have you managed to make
Did you
it
say nothing
stick?
in the car?
Have not. Or I haven't, rather. He's an orc, not a noble. I haven't. It just keeps falling back down.
I haven't. Not.
Fangmar. Then
What are you expecting me to use? There's no, like, sticky glue here or anything.
Out of game, have you tried melting a horse?
Out of game, no.
In game, yes. Not
Game
as
over,
tasty
yeah.
as you'd think.
But
God damn it.
But Fangmar, oh for fuck's sake, then you haven't really done your part either.
Now we're both here, and the crystal isn't fixed, and it needs to be. And I can't roleplay Fangmar for shit. I'm sorry.
It's good enough.
But, yeah. But he basically just, I guess, scratches his head and doesn't really want to accept that. I doubt he would accept the fact that he hasn't done anything. Because he has. He's been trying to stack these crystal pieces on top of each other all night.
I'm assuming I hear all of this commotion.
Yeah.
So I just go right outside the door and see if I can see a servant.
Yeah, I'm just gonna teleport you outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see a servant.
See a servant.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Come again?
Would you know of anything that could stick things together?
You mean glue?
She kind of... Come on, let me turn it around. God damn it. Oh, yes.
Hey guys, how old is glue?
I don't know how old...
How old is glue? What's your problem?
Glue is very old.
She looks at you and he goes, I suppose some type of glue would work. The type you used to make books?
Oh, yeah.
The oldest glue discovered was a collagen based adhesive that was 8,000 years old.
Yeah.
So glue exists.
We got glue.
We got glue, but Fangmar doesn't have glue because he's just been in this room stacking crystals.
Maybe his pockets are just full of glue. Maybe that's a character
Yeah,
choice.
but you know, he sniffed the glue. That's why he doesn't have any.
Would you be able to fetch some of that for me, please?
I could try, but I don't really know when I'd get it. But I can try.
Can I try?
Like, not the fact that it would take weeks or anything, but she can't promise that she'll have it in like an hour. It might take a day or something because they don't make books at the manor.
Can I try something though?
Yeah.
I want to investigate to see if I can find pieces that I know would stick together if glued together, or mended, or whatever the fuck it's called.
You can do that.
In the meantime, I just thank the servant and head back inside.
Oh.
Yeah. You're pretty, I mean, being the person who broke the crystal, you can actually find the pieces who are supposed to fit together quite well.
Okay, can I take a couple of them and like put them in the place they should be?
Yeah, you can work on that.
Okay, does it glow?
No.
Even if held together for a short amount of time?
They kind of vibrate faintly, but they don't glow.
Interesting, the magic is still within them.
I've sent the servant to find glue for you guys.
I just nod.
This may be beyond even the powers of glue to fix.
I just nod, not even turning my head. I'm just nodding and like acceptingly, and I'll try to look for more pieces that might fit to this. See if I can get some glowy out of this.
Okay, I'm so sorry, but I just have to ask this. Since we're talking about old things like glue and stuff, do any of you guys know how old the oldest battery in the world is, or the one we know of at least?
No.
Maybe 1,000 years.
7,000 years. No, that's too many. 3,000.
I think it's like 2,300 or something.
Not far off.
Not sure about 300, but it's like 2,000 years old.
Is it Greek?
No, it's Egyptian, I think. It was called Baghdad Battery or something.
Of course, if it's not Greek, it's Egyptian.
Could be Roman.
Yeah.
Though.
But yeah, so
fair
with the news of getting glue soon, Fagmar just kind of looks at the pieces, and he's about to leave when he notices Imner trying to find, I want to say vibrators, but pieces that fit together. And I want to say that he kind of sighs and he sits down and joins the effort.
I mean, to be fair, they do vibrate, so technically they can be seen as vibrators.
I mean,
but they,
Please
they
don't
shouldn't
have
be.
that much fun with that.
they should
They-
really not be.
They don't act like vibrators, but they are vibrators. But anyway, I'm looking for more pieces. Do I roll a new investigation?
You can roll one more.
Yeah, no.
I mean, being in awe over the fact that the pieces you already found kind of vibrate slightly but don't glow kind of takes away the focus you should have used on trying to find more pieces.
Can I come and check it out?
Yeah, you can.
Cool. Can I like look and see how it works? Looking over their shoulder?
I mean, you can also just like walk up to it next to them unless they're stopping you.
Still a little scared of these crystals myself.
Oh, right, you got the warning. Sure. How are you trying to investigate them? Like physically, what is it? Or is it magical? Like, what are you doing?
Physically, what is it?
Physically, what
what's-
is it?
What is it doing? What's going
okay,
on here? But I don't think it was a magic thing.
No, okay, investigation then.
Well,
Ooh.
that's a... You have a 10 plus bonus to that? How the
I'm very good at investigating.
You are.
Holy
you are
shit!
You're incredibly good at investigating.
Not much
It's
gets past old Semicles.
indeed, and this is not only is it a giant shattered crystal, it's a giant shattered rare crystal.
Oh,
The oof
this
is
one's
big.
rare. Do I get any idea of how to put it back together?
You kind of get the sense that, like you said earlier, while glue would give it the shape back, it wouldn't really be the same because, yes, these crystals are rare, but they're also incredibly special. You don't really know how, but you know that they're like, for some, they're special in like magic and rituals. You don't know any specific rituals, but you don't know that they can be used in them, and glue is not going to give them that power back.
Sorry, I think you're out of luck with glue on this one. I don't think the glue will give you the glow. You know what I mean? No, you don't. Never
No,
mind.
but if we do glue it together, then it will be together and we can find a spell or something to set it together properly.
And what
I
if the
mean-
spell doesn't work because there's all the glue in the middle?
Well, what do you propose, Mr. Smart?
Am I Mr.
And
Smarts in
what
this
if it doesn't
situation?
work because it puts in a dozen pieces?
Wait, who's Mr. Smarts?
You are Mr.
Don't know your
Smart.
names. I'm Mr. Smarts?
Yeah, Semicles is Mr. Smart in this situation.
And literally, the only person who's introduced himself to you is Halfborn.
Very.
I have introduced myself as Imner. Yes, I have.
Oh, you
be
have?
fair,
Okay.
And
Yeah.
I got Semicles, but Imner
Yeah, you
interpreted
did. Okay,
as,
so it's
as
Imner and
Semicles.
Halfborn.
So this is just as a, like, instead of saying
Yeah.
Einstein, because Einstein doesn't exist in this universe, as far as we know, it's just a, yeah. Mr.
I'm
Smart.
just quietly sitting on the bed waiting for my food
Can I-
because I've been walking so long.
Can I pick up a piece and try and see if it's still got any of that magical signature? Or any kind of magical signature?
You can. I'm just gonna do
I
a
would-
quick swoop over your sheet so I know.
I would advise you
Oh.
not to, but if you really want to go against my warning, then I'm not in favor of you doing that, but at the end of the day,
No.
I'm not here to stop you.
Me neither, but I think we'll all be executed if you try and glue a crystal back together and say that it was like this when you found it.
Okay, I'll give you a warning so I don't interrupt you mid-sentence. I'm going to jump over to the secret chat with you, Tal.
Aww. So many secrets.
Too many secrets.
Oh, you don't even know half of it. So I guess in the
I'll
meantime,
go over and warm my ass on the fire.
I guess in the meantime we're just, I don't know, slightly like acting grumpily over here.
I am Grump. I'm not so Grump.
I am a little grump, and I can imagine that Fangmar is very grump.
Is he very Grump?
I don't know, does he know what glue even is?
I don't know.
You
I-
could DM Ola and ask.
I'm just thinking about. We had a little chat about this earlier, and it was like, okay, so there's a combination of tar and witch blood and bodily fluids.
Tar and witch blood? Was that what you said?
Tar.
Tar, witch blood, and bodily fluids.
Yeah. Might work.
Where would you get tar from? Like,
make
Any
it.
builder, boat builder,
as far as I know,
woodworker.
Or you could make it.
Yeah, that as well.
yeah, well, the question is, do we have time for that in this session? Or in this campaign?
It takes a long time, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
We could also make coal.
To bring the pieces back together.
I think I could actually manage to explain well enough how you make coal and iron so that we could do that in the end.
Bad news, everyone. This crystal's got something up.
It's
Yeah,
got something up with it?
There's something going on here.
Yeah, we know.
Oh, hello.
We
You
we
turn down this crystal at all?
We very much know that there's something up with it. That's why we broke it in the first place.
You broke this?
Why do you think we're trying to put it back together? This is
thought-
not voluntarily.
It is for Fangmar.
I'm going to
Fangmar
die
kind of
here.
goes, "We had a dream. We know what's going on here. I saw it."
Wait, I think I would take a dream really seriously, like a prophetic dream. What? What happened? Tell me
We
everything.
were
I like grab him.
You walk up to him and grab him.
I grab his shoulders and I like shake him by the lapels.
So you walk up to him.
Yeah.
You gotta move your token, dude.
God, I forgot about the tokens. I don't think I've done a game. Where is which is he?
He's the green one. So, as you grab him, he kind of goes, "We were in the manor, but it wasn't actually the manor. And we saw this great, we saw how everything actually is, and it's the crystals. It's all the crystals."
And how is it? What is it? Tell me everything.
It's a torture
They're
chamber.
just for teleportation. Relax.
Let him
My
tell
God.
his story.
Adrian, were you gonna say something?
I just I interrupt Fangmar and just go, "It's a torture chamber."
I look visibly confused at you guys.
What torture chamber?
This! It's all a fucking lie.
Okay,
So,
I let go of Fangmar and I sort of just step backwards shakily until I fall onto the bed. And if you listen in close, I'm just saying, I'm gonna die here. I'm gonna die here. I'm gonna die here. I'm gonna die here.
Fangmar, he
are
looks
all-
at you. So Fangmar looks at you dead seriously and goes, "That's why we have to find Lord Crow, because he's been away from these crystals. He knows. He can explain everything."
I sit straight up and like point at him and say, yes, you're right. Right. Where is he? How do we get there?
We need to help the Thasipa family because that's what we were hired to do. Have
No
you
one's
forgotten
paid me a
already?
thing except for some rubes in the marketplace, and frankly, I've already done my service to them.
That fair?
So you hear a knock on the door.
I think I freak out. I jump over the bed and like crawl into the next one.
God, I love this.
No, prophecies are big for me. I'm taking this seriously.
Okay, so I'm going to answer
Okay,
the door. This one.
I
I'm going
go
to answer
over
the door.
and open the door.
No, wait.
To the door?
It doesn't matter. It's not
Where's
put
half one?
together.
Who's answering?
Half
I
black is
thought I heard Adrian say something.
Yeah, I wanted to say something about. I want to say that they should open the door carefully, but since none of the crystal has been put back together, it doesn't really matter.
I opened the door and looked through.
Wholly or fully? It depends on where I drop it.
Did you just say wholly or fully?
Yes, I did, but I didn't mean that. I meant partially or fully.
Partially.
So, I'm gonna have to open it a bit more. There. So you see Lady Marian standing outside, and she is actually carrying with her drinks. But she goes, "Hi, I need to talk to Ryan for a bit. I brought drinks."
Nope.
Ooh,
I'm going back this
my
way.
my
Yeah,
detect
I
magic
can
is still
take
on, right?
drinks.
Yes, it's still on.
And is there anything?
You're breaking, man.
Oh, sorry. Is there anything that I'm detecting?
I think they just went to secrets. So yeah.
Yeah, okay. Secrets. Secret time.
There's a lot of secrets going on. I know exactly what they're talking about. I think if that's what they're talking about, I know. If not, then I don't know.
If I take off my headset, I can probably hear it.
Don't.
Don't do it.
This is
I
big
know.
brain secrets.
I would want to as well. It's not that. It's just like it kind of ruins the fun a little bit. It's nice to actually be able that the DM is able to do things in secret because like it makes it more exciting, at least for me, I think.
It's also interesting that we know something that you don't know.
Yeah. Like it's exciting for me when I know like I know our main enemy or
There you go. Hey.
So hey Talis, has she spilled the beans?
There's beans just all over the place.
Yeah, I knew.
You
What about
really didn't.
Okay.
Stop taking credit for this.
No, I'm not taking credit of it at all.
Okay,
But wait.
I will take the drinks
I walk over to the door.
and say thank you, and yeah, I called over you, didn't I?
No, I could hear it because the room isn't that big.
Oh, it's
Okay,
not really
that's-
like you. So Marion lights me. She goes, "Oh, Ryan, I need to talk to you. I'm so sorry. I know I'm interrupting."
No worries.
I take my food. I go over and take my food and drink and just go
Thank
right
you.
back into my bed.
I step out into the
And start
hallway.
feeding.
That's fine. She kind of gives you like half born if you're willing to take it. She gives you the tray.
Yeah, I take it.
Yeah, and she let's see. So the door is closed, and I'm not gonna bother opening the door, but she takes you in here, so she's sure that it's private, Ryan. And I'm just gonna jump over to the secret chat with you if it's cool.
You left the
You
door.
can't jump over to the secret chat with me because I'm not on Discord.
No, but you know what? I'll jump onto the secret chat with you and Andre will just have to plug his ears.
Ah, okay.
Or leave the room.
Yeah, or that. You'll be fine.
So Talis,
Yeah, really gone off the deep end here.
is it appropriate for me to ask what has been going on? What did she tell you?
Maybe ask in character, because I think that would be interesting when we start back up.
I think I can just tell you this. So the surprise I have for you.
Yeah.
Sorry to spoil it. There is no mailbox in Newfoundland.
Oh man.
But we were recording a one shot with me and Ola, where we had
Oh,
a
cool.
shared nightmare.
Oh, right. This is the thing?
The problem is that I used a overlapping image over the entire thing, so I only have audio. So we are recreating it right now in like an audio form with pictures. So,
Oh, cool.
So
Yeah.
you will get a full insight of what my character and Fangmar knows, and trust me, we've been talking
It's
about this a
big.
lot. It
Oh,
is
that's
kind of,
awesome.
I mean, if it's canon, if it ends up being canon, it's really
Yeah.
big.
Cool.
But
I think it probably would be. This is the dream about this area as a dungeon.
yeah, basically,
Ooh.
we woke up, we have met Lord Crow
Oh.
in the dream and Lady Thesipa, and we asked them where we were, and they say, "Oh, you're in the Thesipa Manor, which is where we are now."
Right.
It was very big. We Ola had to calm himself down so many times, so he had to bring vodka along. He also said that he
Yes.
needed heroin.
Oh my god.
And
Yeah, that tracks.
I give a huge amount of credit to Inikai for putting together such a great dungeon in such a short time of notice, because to be fair, at the end of the day, I sat there and I didn't know if I were laughing or crying, or if I was role playing, or if it was genuine. It was that scary at times.
That's what you want, huh?
No, I mean, Imler wasn't always this self-confident dude. I just wanted.
Yeah.
I mean, prior to this, he killed his first goblin. All I wanted was a nightmare where the goblin stares back at him, smiling like he doesn't die at all, and then it would just be over. What we ended up with was this huge freaking conspiracy.
Oh, fantastic.
And I really hope that at least some of it turns canon, because that would be such a revelation to the rest of the party. Just when the rest comes back, just pretend I didn't say that. This is
For sure.
This is classified.
Classified information.
It's
Privileged
classified.
information.
It's classified information between the DM, Ola, and me.
Awesome.
But we had to stop. We had to like talk out of game at so many times because like we have to send this to Talis and we have to get his like thoughts on this. And the guy was always like, I wish Talis was here. He would have been so proud, I think.
Oh, can't wait. Well,
Because-
I'm glad to be part of it now.
Because what I've heard from you is that you are a very well experienced dungeon master or game master.
I've only really done like a couple of games, actually. I've only done one full game, and that was the one with Ula and Nikaya, the weird one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But from the way that I've heard them talk about that, and we have talked about it together, and they have so much praise to give to it. And
Oh, I'm really glad to hear that.
yeah,
I think part of what made it so great is how invested the players were.
yeah, but that's a good thing.
Yeah.
And I remember there was one time when we went camping. You know the place where you would go out and row the little boat.
Yes.
Yeah, we ended up
Early in the
there.
year?
Yeah, I think so. Anyway, we ended up there, and Ola and I we stayed behind to wait for transport, and we ended up sitting there talking about John and Krieg and all of those
John and
things.
Krieg.
And
Oh man.
I specifically told him I wanted
that.
a campaign where a character of mine and Krieg were teaming up, because
Oh.
I have a goblin character who is, from what I have accumulated of information about Krieg, just as chaotic as him.
That tracks. That's a horrifying. The idea of two Kriegs is kind of absolutely terrifying to me.
I don't know, add to that a male Krieg and a female Krieg.
Oh.
It's
Yeah, very powerful.
yeah, I heard about him setting fire to an entire plot essential city at one point.
Oh, what was that?
He
a lot of
he
things,
was
actually.
like cutting the Achilles heels to people, and then all of a sudden he
Oh,
cut
he
the
did do that.
Achilles heel
No,
to
no.
an important
He
dude or
bit.
something.
He bit someone's Achilles heel.
Oh shit! What the
Yeah.
fuck?
Did he not tell you that?
He told me that he used some kind of cart to cut their Achilles heels, but
Oh, he probably did that too, actually. I seem to remember he bit something.
I mean, probably I wouldn't know.
What's up, nerds?
Oh, we are really having a bro moment here.
Amazing.
Having a broman.
You're having a broment,
Broment.
yeah. Yes,
Yeah.
we are definitely having an ice-breaking broment.
Although I'm horrified again, thinking of Krieg.
But
Yeah.
question. Burde ikke vi hatt litt sånn without Ryan-time, siden Ryan hadde without us-time? Just like question if things are happening well.
We can do
just
that.
had, like a
Yes.
Ryan
No,
just
I'm
had-
on the wrong.
Ryan had a moment, so you can have a moment.
Yeah,
So
I
what's
thought
up?
that would make more sense.
It does make more sense. So we can take it from right after Ryan left the room.
I want to check the door.
Also, Ryan, just to let you know, it was easier to just move you outside than to move you back into the room, so you're outside now.
Okay, I want to
Okay.
check. I want to check the door.
You
I
can
want-
check the door.
I want to be. I want to know that they are gone.
They are. You can open the door, and they're already like gone. There's no one in the hallway.
Yeah, can I stick my head
Okay,
out?
so
You can stick your head out, and again, there's no one in the hallway. Like, maybe you see at one point you see a servant come out of the kitchen and start sweep the floors. But other than that, Ryan and Marion are nowhere to be seen. I can even open the door for you.
Well, is there a sound of a door closing? Can I hear that? Can I listen for that?
You can listen for it. Roll me perception.
Will do. Apparently no.
No, you don't hear anything. You're way too focused on sight. They're gone.
Yeah, well, this just
You
makes me
literally
more.
do not hear any.
This just makes me more paranoid, and I'm quickly shutting the door behind me. And you know what? I'm going to go this over here.
wasn't the door shut?
Yeah, the door's shut. I did shut it.
So, can somebody please explain to me what the fuck is up with these damned crystals? I mean, I
pop out
find
from
them
under the
around
bed.
my bed one day. Everyone is acting weird.
Is she gone?
What's going on?
She's not here?
I don't know, to be
No.
quite frank.
No, I
They
can't
went
sense
out
her.
of the room. They're gone.
Okay. Yes, I think we might be all doomed.
Well,
We're gonna die here. Nothing is as it seems. Be very careful.
Bill kind of looks at you and she goes, "It's awfully dark."
You know, you haven't seen all of it.
me just sitting in the corner, just like slowly eating and drinking, and then watching this all unfold. And it's like, what the fuck did I get into?
So Fangmar kind of goes up to you and he goes, "What did you see? You saw something, didn't you?
Yes.
You know."
Yes, I know. I understand. We have to get out of here. We have to talk to this crow person, and we have to. I don't know what this place is, but it's not a manor.
That's it.
It's
That's
not.
more or less it. I
It's
think I
Anyone
do want
else
to say.
have-
I have something to add. I want to make this actually canon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cool.
It's not a manor. It's a tomb.
Jeg hørte ikke noen ting av det. Du må si det på nettet.
It's not a manor, it's a tomb.
I think
Oh.
I say, yes. You said that in your dream you saw it was different. This whole place is.
It was
I
all
think it's
different
an illusion.
and it was connected and Marion, she's the source of it.
Yes.
And
Yes, that makes
Fangmar's like,
sense. She's
Yeah.
strongly illusory. She's real, but everything else might not be.
Look, I don't really have a lot of experience talking to people, but never have I experienced them disappearing out of thin air just by talking to them or asking them questions. And I have never
Who
seen.
has disappeared again?
We tried to talk to Lord Crow, and I don't remember the question that was asked, but once it was asked, he disappeared out of nowhere. He was gone. And we talked to the leader of the Vipers, or at least Fangmar did, and in the same manner, he asked her a question, or at least so. It seemed so, at least from what I could hear. She must have disappeared as well.
And yet, a message came from Crow, correct?
Yes, I don't remember who exactly gave me it, but I
Yes,
was
you
given.
do, darling. I've told you. You literally do.
Sorry.
What if his character doesn't want to say?
Yeah, but
Ooh.
then you have to roll. Fine, whatever. Role play me.
And okay, who is
Can you
role-playing
tell me again? Just
Goodbye.
Okay, so while this fucker is going on,
Can't watch that video.
well, never mind.
well, he handed it to me himself.
Crow?
Yes.
Where?
Wait, I'm going up to what?
I think it was his
What?
manner.
What
You think?
did he
God damn
say?
it. God damn it. You know what? 1 second.
Okay, sorry.
Jeg fikk en ouchie.
Jeg
Jeg
har
slo albuen min. Jeg trener ikke.
Av en eller
Du
annen
må
grunn
slå
så har
albuen
jeg
borte.
Av en eller annen grunn så har jeg fulgt i insektbett. Men jeg antar at
Alice, do
det
you
er
understand your weird? I'm sorry. I didn't ask.
Not as well as I once did, I'll be honest. I've studied 4 languages since.
Which ones?
What were they? Sanskrit, Latin, Old English, and Malagasy.
Can
Oh.
I teach you the most useless word you'll ever know that is only spoken in one single dialect in the whole country?
God, please, yeah. Full-on linguistics. Although I do. What was it?
Ronjapodl.
What's that?
It's when you put your shoe on the wrong foot.
Okay.
Oh, I really like that.
Lord Crow gave me it in a neighboring country. And
How far away is this country?
It's literally the neighboring. It's
But
like
how far
right
away
next.
from it? But how far is it?
I would say about 3 days of travel if you travel quickly.
Okay.
And he specifically told me to give it to the lady of the house.
Why?
I don't know. I didn't read it. It is a sealed note. I don't read the sealed notes.
What?
Can you
what
take us back
What's his
there?
body language? Also,
It was
why-
urgent. It was in time of need. He was
Also,
very
what,
distressed.
what did he look like?
I'm gonna show you a picture, darling,
Okay.
because I can't be bothered.
Out of
Um,
game, all we know
He
is that
looks
he
like an
doesn't have love
actual
handles.
Beat.
Love handles.
Like, did you
Okay,
see?
he will.
Okay.
Okay, did it pop up in your screen, darling? That's a no. Check your
No.
journal.
Oh, wait.
You should have a new map called NPCs.
Journal. NPCs, yes.
That's a picture.
Ah. Okay.
You can describe him or not. That's your choice.
Gray skin, trim beard, small mustache, and horns going back a little bit on top, with black hair.
Fangmar?
I can't hear the others.
We're not saying anything, I think.
Fangmar?
Taking it in.
I don't think anyone said anything, darling.
Is that him?
I did say, and I did say something. I'm turning
Okay,
to
I
Fangmar.
didn't hear shit.
Fangmar,
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, he kind of looks at you with wide eyes and he nods. He's like,
tell
"That's
me
him."
that that's not the exact same person that we met.
It's kind of just speechless again. It's like nodding with wide eyes. It's like, yeah.
I
That
look at both
sounds
of them. Look
Yeah,
at
but-
both of them, like to confirm it.
Yeah.
It's him. It's him.
It's definitely him.
Okay, Inakaya,
Yeah.
can I roll to see if, I don't know, if any of this seems reasonable? I don't know.
You can, but I'm soon gonna add in Ryan because this has been going on for almost long enough.
Almost
Yeah.
long enough.
I'm just saying, it does not seem reasonable. In any
it's
way,
you-
shape, or form.
I guess you could roll insight if it seems reasonable, but you will have disadvantage because it really doesn't.
Nat 1, nat 1, nat 1, nat 1. Uh,
Maya, you fucking voodoo.
It's an unnatural one, but okay.
no,
It's not because he has disadvantage.
Oh fuck, that's right. Yeah. Never mind. I'm
So-
retarded.
This just much like you've thought this whole time, it's like they're basing all of this off of a nightmare.
Yeah.
It's like the fact that they know how Lord Crow looks is not something to go crazy about because like sure they've hid for the past 3 weeks that they've gotten attacked, but that doesn't mean that they're not public figures. Like, dude, he's a lord.
They're like celebrities.
The question
Okay,
is
can
though.
I roll to see if this old man is just the old drunk I found in the bar the first day?
God, yeah, you can. Let's insight again.
Wait, what did he say?
Oh, for fuck's sake!
That's
If he
exactly
is,
what
if
I
he
thought
is,
when I first heard
if
of
he
it.
is.
No, he's not.
Oh god, that would have been so fucking epic if it actually was, because so many things.
Yeah, but no, it's not.
Yeah, I know.
So I'm gonna add in Ryan here, so the door I guess opens. And Ryan, how do you want to enter? Just enter normally.
I just swing my arms in and said, did someone say Draco Malfoy? No, I don't. I
Did
just
someone say Lord Crow? Disrespecting his name.
Yeah,
I just
You
walk
enter,
in.
I guess.
I guess I just outside the door I gather myself and just breathe for a second so that I won't be showing any sign of what happened when I enter the room.
Yeah, you
So
can do that.
you enter and I just go on. You are aware that none of you make any sense right now.
So what else is new? First thing I say.
So I guess Fangmar kind of jumps in and goes, "Oh, Ryan, you're back.
Yeah, I am.
How'd it go? What you want?"
That's honestly none of your business.
I guess he kind of squints at you, but then he just shrugs and he goes, "I guess, fine."
I'm gonna
I
whisper
just-
to.
Kind of way possible, but
Unless you were saying something?
I was. Someone
Yes.
else was. Someone else said something though, right?
No, you were going to whisper something, weren't you?
I was gonna whisper something to Halfborn and Fangmar if I could. Or Fangmar's talking to someone else, huh?
He
Just
just turned
half one.
away. He just turned away from Ryan.
Okay, I'm gonna whisper to both of them. If we leave now, we can make it to Lord Crow
Roll
pretty
me stealth.
quickly.
Roll me stealth and performance.
Cool. Wait, why performance?
Because you're whispering from a distance, they're gonna have to read you.
Wait, are you?
No, I just went up close. Aren't I next to them?
Sorry,
No,
Thomas.
you're still on the bed.
Are you?
Where am I? Oh
when,
yeah.
When are you
Wait, no,
referring
I was-
to me? Or
Wait,
him?
where's anyone? Both of you. Where are both of you?
Steve.
Which is which? Okay.
Because
Oh, okay. Yeah, which is
Um,
which?
I
That's
am half-born and I am this person.
this
Okay.
is Halfborn. This
No,
is
I'm act-
me.
I'm actually just gonna look over to Halfborn and sort of mouth the words instead. So okay.
Are you
Yes.
talking
Stealth
about,
and
wait,
performance.
are you talking
And
about me
performance.
or him?
Oh god, I rolled stealth twice.
You did,
Thought
but
I
the
didn't
first
go
one
through.
counts.
Oh, thank God. Wow.
Only you'd had advantage.
Do you actually mean to whisper that to Halfborn, who's just expressed that you guys are making no sense, or did you
Oh.
mean to do that to
Did I?
someone else?
Possibly. Okay, I think Fangmar then. That's what I meant.
You think Fangmar? Yeah, I mean,
Sorry, I got mixed up with the names.
no, I'll allow it in the beginning since you're new to the party.
Says you!
What?
You mixed them up worse than anyone, Inakaya.
Yeah, but
Shall we have
You
a
know-
rundown of the names?
you know, it's whatever. I'll allow it anyway. Then fine. Allow it until I stop mixing them up.
Until Judgment Day.
Until Dovra falls.
But yeah, Fangmar kind of gets it, and he, I guess, kind of nods. I'm actually gonna have to roll stealth on him because he's a playable character, so I can't whisper those roll. I'll have to do
Also,
them public.
I can also read his lips. Observant feet.
Yeah, I know.
Cool.
But he's not saying anything. He's just doing motions.
It's just Oh no.
I rolled it myself. Fuck.
Well, then it doesn't count.
No, it doesn't.
Okay, come on,
God damn it.
come on. Oh, that's not
Oh.
even better.
So,
I mean, it's twice. That's good.
yeah, but it's still not good. So it kind of does it a bit obvious. Not as obvious
Like
as
he
the
winks super obviously.
yeah, kind of winks and nod, but more like nods. Like, I get it. Yeah.
I look confused because I will see that he's nodding and I won't know why.
No,
Me
you
too.
won't know why. Yeah.
Can I roll something to find out why he's nodding?
Yeah, me too.
Insight.
I will assess or we will do it together or something.
That's insight.
Oh.
So Ryan, you're not really sure, and I mean, Halfborn, you're not really sure either. You're pretty sure it's like a response to something, but seeing as well, Imner is facing his way. Nicholas is facing his way. Like it could be a response to his own thoughts or a response to something someone else motioned, but it's a response.
Yeah, no. I just shake my head and think like, it's Fagmar.
Fangmar.
Fangmar is good.
Probably having a conversation in his head.
I just walk up the stand between Fangmar and Halfborn
Yeah.
to join in on the conversation. So, we need to decide what we're doing. Where
I'll
are
just
we
look
going?
pointedly at Fangmar.
Can
Yeah.
I?
Yeah. What is it, Adrian?
No, I'm role playing actually. So.
Ah, okay. In that case, what is it,
Yeah.
Imner? I'm sorry.
Yeah, what is it
Um,
myself? Before we actually do anything of any strategic manner, can I first explain to you why I was so long, or why I spent so much time at the Chantry?
Sure.
Of course.
I'm waiting.
So I am now become I'm now officially a follower of Lathander, in a way.
You're a what of Bloodthunder?
A follower.
Oh, I thought you were already a follower. I didn't know that was something you had to make before.
But you see, the thing that took so long, and the reason why I was there until the morning, was that there's a lot of things going into becoming a follower, even indifferent of how devoted you are. And on top of that, I have
Alright.
also changed my name. I don't know if I've
To
told you. I don't know if I've told you my last name before.
No.
Well, for those of you who don't know, my last name is Unweg, which up until this point has been a last name that I really couldn't do anything about, but now, under these circumstances, I have chosen to change it. So,
What is it now then?
my full name now is Imner Solartis. And-
Out of character, could you write that on a message and send it to me?
I can do
Or
that.
everyone so that we...
I can do that
I mean,
afterwards.
I'm just going to point out as the DM that that is what the priests in the chantry greeted him as the times they kind of said his name, kind of like you would Halfborn, Ryan. They said Solartus, or however the fuck you pronounce it. I'm sorry,
It is Solartis.
Solartus.
Yeah.
So they kind of greeted him with that.
Solartes?
Solar tits.
Yeah, but we would have no way of knowing whether that was a title or a nickname or
No.
something
But when he says it, you would recognize it as what you heard back there.
Yeah.
I'm also just gonna take this opportunity to change my actual name in the game as well. So there we go. It's done.
I want solar tets. They're like solar panels, but tets.
So
And for those of you who are interested in languages, it means
Yep.
It means well, technically it
It's
means
Latin,
yeah, technically it's sunrise in Latin, but in game it's celestial for sunrise.
yeah.
Ooh. I'm just checking my Latin, celestial dictionary. You can see that I can
But you
find
have
it.
one. So Fangmar, he nods, clearly
What did I do with that?
excited. So Fangmar, he nods, clearly excited for you, like happy for you, but he also goes, okay, that's good, Imner, I'm proud of you, but next we have to find Crow.
Ryan getting triggered again.
We have to find what?
Crow.
Crow, we have to find Crow.
You will call him by his correct title, as we've discussed.
What?
Fine, fine.
What?
And it kind of goes, fine, I'm sorry, we'll find Lord Crow.
Lord Thasipa.
Lord Thasipa. We will find Lord Thasipa.
I fucking love this.
I am aware that I am giving off a super bad first impression to all the new players. I, as a person, is not my character. I'm sorry that she's so anal and...
No, I know. It's in character.
Yeah, but...
I know the difference.
Talus,
Just
though.
making sure that Talus knows.
Yeah.
I am not a con artist, tragically.
Aww. But he kind of sighs and he goes, fine, Lord Thasipa. We have to find Lord Thasipa.
We have to stop the attack. I don't understand why we should leave the town of the people who we're trying to protect just to go find...
Well, because maybe when it all comes down to it, it wouldn't hurt to rule out the possibility that maybe Lord Thasipa might be the key to stopping these attacks.
Yeah, and I think the worm will take care of a lot of this, really.
What would hurt is spending several days, probably a week or more, away from the town, away from the people we're trying to protect, then coming back to find them possibly dead.
We could split up if people are serious about going on this trip.
Wendell kind of pipes up with, I don't know, but every time we split the party, we seem to either get lost or take forever getting back.
Well, they have a guide if the messenger will guide them back to the place he got the message from. Yeah. Yes.
Me just looking up a little bit confused because I've not been following the conversation you guys had because I've been hungry and sleepy. Huh? Yeah, I can. What do you want me to do?
We want you to take us back to Thesipa Dominus.
I'm sorry, could you repeat that?
You said correct titles. Is this not the correct title?
No, out of character. I'm sorry, out of
Oh,
character. It's
Thesipa Dominus.
okay.
Actually, it should be ad Thesipa Domino.
Excellent.
Speaking Celestial,
Excellent,
Yes.
Talus.
does your character know Celestial?
Yes, we went over this. Oh my.
Yes, yes,
no,
they do.
okay, cool.
Sorry,
Yeah.
they do. I don't think anyone here knows Celestial except. No, Imner, you wouldn't really understand this either.
No, I mean maybe a little bit, but not fully.
No, it wouldn't really make sense. Like, sure, it's
It's-
supposed to be positive, I guess, but
It's been a little bit. I can only imagine that there might have been a few conversations in Celestial at the Laugh
not
Thunder
really
Temple.
because they don't. Not really because they don't talk to each other in Celestial. They pray in Celestial.
Well, in that case, yeah, no.
Can I recognize that it's a title of a kind, or
I'm currently looking up your character sheet. 1 second.
oh, I don't know Celestial.
No, that's not what I'm looking for. What? You would recognize it as kind of something, I guess, higher. Tell us, how would you literally translate that to English?
Translate what?
What you just said, if you were to literally translate it.
Thesipa Domino?
Yeah.
Literally to Lord Thesipa.
Oh, that is the literal translation. Oh, okay.
Yep.
Yeah, you can recognize it as a title. That's fine. Not which one, but you can recognize it as a title.
I kind of squint at him, but just choose
I
to
grin.
accept.
I grin back.
Get out of here. This is great.
That was out of character.
This is fucking awesome.
All right, but I'm sorry to interrupt in the middle of everything, but it's 10 and I'm getting pretty tired. Could we find a natural closing place not too long from now?
Yeah, we could. Don't worry.
I would suggest we just maybe try and wrap this conversation up and try to come up with a plan.
Yeah, me too. Just lay a plan and then start next session from there.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Cool. Love it.
So we do have someone here who knows where Lord Thesipa, at least at that point in time, was. What we could do, if he agrees to it...
Where he was, yeah.
What we could do, if he agrees to it, is to send him a letter of ourselves. And see if we get a reply from it, maybe. But what I think... But I want to hear what you have to say about what we can do here in Oilen.
If you want me to send something, I want payment for it because it takes some time to send it and it's not an easy road to go.
What?
Don't look at me. I tell people they're fake fortunes in a marketplace for money. I'm not the one you should be looking at here.
Can I
looks at the old man like,
Can I talk to Fangmar in Orcish?
Oh, I understand Orcish.
Oh, yes. In that case, are you stealthing it?
No, not really. I don't assume... Wait,
You're
yeah,
not-
we have a half-born. Fuck.
Yes, that's what I'm asking. Are
So
you
I'm-
stealthing it? Because at the very least, you know that Halfborn knows it.
I'm whispering it, yeah.
Stealth.
And can I
We-
try and? Oh God, did I just send my language common proficiency?
Yes, you did. You are proficient in common.
I can
Congratulations.
speak common, everyone.
You can't try. You can't try and inside it. Same with you, Halfborn. Anyone can try and inside it. What am I saying?
Wait, on this? Wait, my passive perception though. Can that? Just
What
pick
is
it
your
up?
passive perception?
Very high.
I'd like to.
Okay. In that case, don't say it out loud. I'll check
I
it.
won't. I'm sending it to you in the chat. No, I
No,
won't.
I'll take it. Oh, okay,
Yep.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Stiff.
Oh god. You don't have to roll shit.
Oh
No.
fuck! Oh my god.
Halfborn and Ryan, you can't catch
Nothing
that,
gets-
but you know, I'm just gonna real. Hi, what is up, Adrian? What are you saying? Tell us you catch this.
Okay, so basically, so no, oh wait, fuck, he doesn't have any money. Shit, I forgot. But anyway, I have to go with this now. So what do you say? How about we split 50-50 for him to send a message to Lord Crow from us?
How would Fangmar respond to this?
Probably swear. Just
Probably,
Statistically.
honestly.
Fuck
He goes,
yeah,
"I
or
don't have
something like
any-"
that. Or I don't have
Probably
any
go
fucking
like,
money.
I'd probably go, I don't have any money. What the fuck do you expect?
You can pay
None
me
of
back.
us have any money. I couldn't even buy all the potions.
I have a shit ton of loot from the fucking dungeon. We can sell it, and I don't know if you ever find something or perform something, I can pay off everything now, and you can pay me back afterwards.
I could try telling a couple fortunes. I say in Orcish.
Are you stealthing that, or are you saying it out loud?
Oh yeah, I will actually. So I stealth to just the GM or public?
No. Okay, just to the GM, and I'll tell it because Adrian is here.
Oh
But are you aiming it like at Adrian and the others?
yeah.
Okay.
Wait, what do you mean? Yes.
You're trying to say that to like Fangmar and Imner.
Yes.
Just gonna check some quick passive perception here.
Oh, I like this. I like where this is
Where's
going.
11?
Yeah, agreed.
Ooh,
I can't believe I've gotten to use so many of my languages already.
it's really good. 1 second.
To be fair, I am a hobby linguist myself.
Hi.
Hi, Ine. I also can speak
Okay.
Orc.
Yeah, but you didn't inside it. I said everyone could inside it, and you didn't.
Well, I was trying to check was you were guys with. Yeah,
Insighted it and then checked. I
Yeah,
insighted
correct.
it. but not
Yeah, Ryan
inside it.
insided it. But it doesn't matter because Semicles is trying to say something to Imner. And let's see. Once again, I need to check something real quick.
wasn't it?
Wait, should I say it in Old English in the main group?
God damn it, Talus.
What?
Okay, and I am you also catch this. It's said in Orcish, so Ryan, you wouldn't understand it, but we're still taking it in the main group.
Yeah, I can inside it. Can't I?
Yeah. You can understand it, and you also hear it because you know dice. So what are you saying, Talus?
Wait. Oh, what am I saying?
Yes. What are you
Oh, I
saying?
said swashalicha.
Take it in English. God damn
Whoa,
it!
that was English. 1,000 years ago.
James throws paper into the air and says, "I
If you want
quit."
to use an earthen language for Orcish, you use Norwegian.
I say
Hey.
I can tell a couple fortunes along the way also.
Come again?
Say that
What?
again, please.
Like
What?
out of character, one more time.
Oh, sorry. I can tell a couple fortunes along the way as well.
You can tell a couple fortunes on the way.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
what he says. But you didn't catch the first half of the conversation, remember?
So I just look at him in common and say, yeah.
Can I?
I asked
Can I?
along
Wait,
the way in order.
wait.
Just
Can
like a
I?
question.
Or here
I want to turn to Halfborn.
in Orcish.
Hmm?
I want to turn to Halfborn. I want to say him something.
In what language?
Common.
Du må snakke høyere av
It's a
deg.
hard.
I
Du
want
kan
to
også skru han opp.
I want to say something to Halfborn in common.
Yeah.
Just accept what he has to say, okay? It's nothing. It's nothing harmful. And I want to roll persuasion on this.
You don't roll against playable characters when you're in roleplay.
True. I'm retarded.
I'm just confused by your statement, man. Me as a player, I'm confused.
By my statement?
No, by like just believe him. It's nothing harmful. I don't get it.
Oh.
It doesn't make sense. For
Just accept it. It's nothing harmful.
okay. Just accept.
Like, just go with the flow.
Yeah.
But what are your plans? We're gonna try and wrap up the session, so I need to know your go-to, so I know how to set up the next session.
Okay, so we have done that one thing, but now let's hear it from the rest of the party.
Okay.
So,
I'm sorry. What?
Ryan Halfborn, it's your turn to shine. What are your thoughts?
We said I'm sorry. What?
Out of character.
It's
Are
your
you
turn
saying
to say. It's your
character?
turn to relay your thoughts and say what you're thinking about what you're gonna do next. That is
Mine?
literally what he said.
Yes, I heard what he said. I'm just wondering, did he say that in character?
No, that was out of character. Sorry.
I have to specify that. It says so in the house rules.
Yeah.
I thought that was slightly weird to be saying. Not to be calling you out or anything, but like,
It's okay.
I'm not good with language, okay? But it's fine. No offense taken. But yeah, the statement still stays. It's your turn to put forth your plans.
well, then again, I haven't heard you planning anything, so I mean,
They have been hinting at one. They have been hinting at wanting to go find Lord Crow. You haven't heard to or from what they're going to do.
but my character does not.
Mm. No,
I
your
know, I
character.
don't think-
My character has not picked up on anything about going to see Lord Crow.
No, okay.
Can I?
No, actually, and then she said that they had to stay behind because that's where the ladies are.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the end of the conversation in her mind.
Yeah. Okay.
I think we should be going back to the Vipers, and I think we're done talking. I think we're gonna have to show them that we're not going to tolerate them coming after the family.
Well, that's not the job we were hired for, was it? Then, wasn't we hired just to find out what's going on?
Officially, you're hired to help them.
Yeah, okay.
I
Sure.
think okay, so in character, I think maybe this time we should probably try and acquire some empirical evidence that
Could you repeat the two last words?
empirical evidence.
Empirical evidence?
Physical evidence, then.
Physical evidence.
Oh. So confused.
So we have.
Yes, but as we don't have that.
Say, do you still remember the receipt that we found?
Yes.
In character.
That only shows that people are ordering things.
I mean, it wouldn't hurt to ask either of the ladies to maybe, I don't know, maybe they know a good merchant around that can help us a little bit. I mean, if a skilled merchant would probably pick up a pattern and maybe be able to identify, I don't know, someone from what they're ordering.
Possibly.
Out of character. Did we not find out what they were ordering by the note that Fangmar found?
You found out what they were ordering, and it wasn't poison. It was just weapons and clothes and armor and food.
Yeah, we already know what they were ordering. But that doesn't prove in any way that it's the Vipers. It just proves that some people are ordering this supply of items.
To be honest, now that I think about it, I would like to go back and further explore the cave. I mean, after all, I do have a shovel. Perhaps we could uncover something that has been buried.
Okay, but... To sekunder nå.
Det går fint. Ta din tid.
Fuck, I'm losing my thought of train. Oh, god damn it.
Train of thought.
I think I'm gone. Okay, wait.
The caves.
Nei, det var ikke om det.
The shovel.
Please stop. I'm trying to remember.
Just try to help.
I'm sorry, but... No, just keep going. I forget.
Okay. Well, I'm done talking anyway, so... Anybody want to add to that? Or...
I think
one more thing. We're almost done. Just one more thing. I'm just working on it. Just...
Okay, can I add one more thing in?
Of course.
Okay, because I mean, it's clear we didn't see everything down there. And if we can learn something from anyone, I think Fangmar would actually provide us with a good state of mind to find, well, I mean, not that we are already in that state of mind already, but finding answers is a... I have honestly no idea where I'm going with this, but I'm trying to find a way to wrap it up, so...
I remember a thing I wanted to say, so if you don't know where you're going with shit,
Okay, so I'm just going to wrap this up quickly. So it wouldn't hurt to find as many answers as possible.
Fangmar is totally on board with the going after Crow plot, and he will mention that I think we should go after Crow. I think that after Lord Tasipa, sorry, I think we should go after Lord Tasipa. Definitely, that's the way to go. He's been away from the crystals, and he knows what's going on, and we have to talk to him.
I don't want to
Okay.
alarm anyone.
Fangmar, we already agreed on this. We will contact him.
Det hørte jeg ingenting av, Adrian.
Nei, Adrian, du kutta ut der.
Okay. In Orcish, I say to Fangmar, we already talked about this. We will fix that.
Just nods to it, but he makes it clear that that's still his opinion of what to do. He's like, yeah, I know, but just had to get it out there, kind of. Talis, were you saying something?
Yes. I say in character, we all need to get out of here right now.
That was ominous. Okay.
I think I'm just looking from person to person. I say, you don't get it? You haven't pieced it together? Look around. And then if people look around and say, no, not there. We need to be out of here. There's something here, and it's watching us.
Give me 2 seconds first. So, let me get this right. You guys had a dream. And in this dream, you met this Lord Tasipa and Elisha. But Elisha didn't remember you. So how do we know that Lord Tasipa remembers you? Or
I don't
how do you know that your dream was?
I mean,
Fangmar, he just looks at you and kind of burns his eyes into you. It's not about if he remembers us. It's about what he knows about the manor, about being away from the crystals.
I'll just put that
I
in
second
canon.
him.
I'm just gonna put that in canon that Fangmar interrupted Imner.
Yeah.
But yeah, back at you, Talis.
I agree. And I don't like this place.
Well, we've
We should
already
leave.
talked about it. We were hired to help the Thasipa ladies. We have to help the Thasipa ladies. By going back to the caves, I agree. We should probably do that and try to find as much as we can.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Going after Lord Thasipa right now is pointless, time wasting, and leads us away from where we need to be.
But it might lead us toward where we need to not be, where we don't need to not be.
What does Trip has to say about this?
Shit, what does Trip have to say about this?
Mhm.
You kind of go, I guess the best place for information is a tavern. So I say we find a tavern, play a few songs, listen to a few conversations. You know.
A
Perhaps
tavern.
Perhaps we could go back to the Viper's Tavern.
I do not think we would be invited in.
You always can break in.
You are.
I chime in the background.
Maybe not half-born, but you have to realize that this time around we have 2 newcomers who most definitely, as far as I know, haven't met or even know who Eliza is. So I don't know, maybe they could just eavesdrop a little bit.
I've never met a single person named Eliza in my entire life.
Well, yeah, I could give him directions how to get in there. If you dare go into the building of the Vipers, but...
I do. I will and I do. Coward, give me the directions.
Did you say carrot?
Coward. But yes, I also said carrot.
Carrot, give me directions. I picture you just holding a carrot and pointing it. Give me directions.
Or Carrot. Did you say
call me
coward?
coward?
No, carrot.
Sorry, yeah.
Okay, but did he say? Did you say coward? Like out of
Yes.
character? Okay. Did you just call me coward? I
No.
Call
walked
me chicken.
up to you a little
No.
bit threatening. I didn't like.
No, I said carrot. Has that
Carrot.
term not come to this part of the world?
Carrot.
Shit, has it
No, you
cut?
haven't heard. I can't believe you haven't heard that. It's everywhere, just outside the city. Carrot.
Oh,
It's a very
shit.
common. It's like my friend. My friend. You haven't. Ugh.
Albert's token just changed.
Yeah, I saw that too, but this is just like that one time.
I casually changed into my natural form.
Oh my god.
Okay, I go over to him and did I hear him talk in Orcish?
No,
No, I
In
didn't. think so.
Orcish.
I didn't talk in Orcish. I can understand it, but I didn't talk
No,
in it.
not you, but
You heard Talus's character talk in Orcish, yes.
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah, okay. I say in Orcish like when you get to the goblin or the goblins at the front door, just tell them snake and they will let you in. Or
You've got
stone.
it. Wait, snake or stone?
Yes, one of them.
Either one?
Flip a coin.
Is there a difference? This seems important.
Really.
You know what? Yeah, you know, it's a stupid idea, but you know what? I'll go with you.
Okay, I love it.
R kind of looks over and says in Orcish, or you could just kill the goblins. We got in that way too.
I'm a very old man. I don't know if you've seen this, but these hands don't have a lot of fight left in them.
Anyone can kill a goblin if they want to.
Yeah.
You know what? That's a very good point. Upsetting to hear, but a very good point.
Well, yeah.
Well, do you want to send a message back to Lord Crow, or should I just worry about the lady's message back to him?
No,
You know what?
take this
Actually,
message,
take both. Take both back to him.
but keep our message secret.
Well, I need payment.
I'll pay.
I'll
What do
handle
you want?
that. We'll handle
Okay,
that.
cool.
100 coins. Gold coins.
What type of coins?
Any.
Gold.
Mix and match.
Can't take whatever. You can take whatever you want. But we wrap it up here. You ready to go to the Viper's Tavern?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yep. Because this seems like a natural wrapping point. You're ready to go to the taverns, and he just asked you for money.
Perfect.
Seems reasonable.
Alright.
Does everyone else agree?
Yeah.
I agree. I second.
Agree
Alright.
with the fact that who is going into the Viper Tavern now?
Talus and I are going into the tavern.
Wait, is Imner going into the tavern?
I said
Yeah,
that. I'm
you
sorry if
can't
I
go
didn't make it
into
clear enough, but I said that I'm going with him. At least showing him the way.
All right, I've got to go. But is this all good?
Yeah.
All
Yeah,
right.
it's all good.
Farewell. Thank you. This was fun.
This
Bye.
was
I'm glad you
See you next
enjoyed
week.
meeting
dank.
this horrible old man.